I'm rolling for initiative right now.
I'm rolling cringe right now.
Oh, wow, nat 20 on that one.
She.
All right, so we all ready?
I rolled a natural 20
Way to waste
on
it.
initiative.
Can I save that initiative roll?
Can I save that 20 I just rolled for my first attack roll?
All right.
Yeah. Alright, let's go.
I got a 9.
So previously, our heroes made it back to Surefield with the remaining harvest to replenish what was stolen as the ambassador's visit drew closer. Kane experienced a part of him show through that had been buried deep within that had allowed him to cast magic, but in return hid away the part of him the party had come to know. However, that did not hinder you as you all managed to return the goods and help the town in the rebuilding attempts. Starting early the following day, you all began to trek back to where Vince had disappeared in hopes to find any trace that might assist in finding him. You all spent the next few hours searching the area and came upon some tracks that hinted at a large creature, but they also vanished without a trace. Wondering what to do next, you all came across a young goblin playing in the trees who claimed to have seen Vince in a nearby abandoned shack. Following his directions, you all marched forward as the sun began to set and ghostly wisps appeared all around you. A few attacked once the night fell, and after eventually overcoming them, you all continued forward and found the abandoned shack that the little goblin had mentioned before. Only to see that very same goblin sitting on top of the roof as he says, "You really shouldn't be out this late." And this is where we begin our session.
So I cast fireball.
You don't have fireball.
Dang.
Not yet. Not yet. Maybe eventually.
No.
No, Druids don't get fireball.
Or no, sure you can. Just, you know.
You know what? I'm gonna
multi-class.
start. I'm gonna start a fire under the building.
I'm gonna start a
I'm
fire.
gonna set up.
Roll it into a
I'm
ball.
gonna set up the campfire.
Sorry, I'm having to pull up the workshop. Okay.
So, this shack that you all come up to is roughly about 30 feet long. It's very run down, and you can look inside because the door has been busted pretty much off of its hinges. And you can see that the roof above what this was left of this place has collapsed into the shack itself. And there is a little overhang over top the smallest porch for this shack, and that is where the goblin is sitting on top of. You all look around, and you begin to see more and more of these lights from these wisps appear around you. And he looks down at you, he's like, "I told you, it gets kind of dangerous."
I have to find the voice. It's been 3 weeks. Well, lad, what are you doing out here by yourself, then?
"This is where I live."
It doesn't look like there's much of a home. Are you sure? Are you lost?
This is where I live. I have no parents."
Well, why don't we just take you back to the Goblin Village? Get you a
"You're
home
not
there.
gonna make it. These lights appear out late at night."
Then why don't we just hunker down inside the building? Wait
Yeah.
till morning.
I know of a place. And you see he hops off the roof and goes into this shack.
I want to roll insight. Do I trust this kid? Is this kid keep giving off like the Shining Kids vibe, or is it like is he genuinely saying? Does he genuinely like care that we make it through, or is he giving off the Shining Kids vibe?
If you want to roll to see if he cares whether you make it through or not,
no,
go ahead.
I'm
and
more
roll
rolling
insight.
to see if he's giving off like the creepy Shining Kids vibe, like he wants to hurt
That's
us.
entirely up to you. You don't even need a roll if you want to feel that way.
I'm gonna lean over to Fabian and just be like, Fabian, I don't fucking trust this kid.
I rolled a 14.
So are you trying to? What are you trying to figure out?
If he's like, is he trying to be helpful, or is he somehow trying to deceive us or lead us astray, or
So with a 14,
like vaguely threatening us?
with a 14, you can tell that he's not necessarily doing this out of the kindness of his own heart. It's not so much he's doing this because he cares to see you guys make it out alive.
Why is he doing this?
I kind of look at everybody and I'm like, well, I don't think we really have a choice.
I mean,
look around us. We're fucking surrounded. I really don't think we have an option.
I mean, if you weigh the options, I think we should just follow the child.
Yeah, what's the worst thing we have to do? We already killed his dad.
Please tell me you didn't say that out loud enough for the fucking child.
No.
What did you just say?
No, he
Come on, the lights are coming.
He said he went in the house, so I'm whispering to you motherfuckers.
Well, this house is not big at all. It's
I
not
didn't know if
a
we followed him
house.
yet. He was on the roof and we were on the edge, is what I assumed.
This house is at most 20 feet deep.
Congratulations.
So if anything, it's a shed.
I'm a stage whisperer.
He didn't hear what you said.
I
That
know.
was more.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's called a stage whisper. I guess let's fucking go. And I guess Kane's gonna squishy Kane with over less than half of his health is gonna go first.
All right. Sebastian follows in behind you. What about the rest of you? You all follow?
Athera would follow Sebastian.
I'll take up the rear.
All right. And as you guys step in, you look around this place, and there is a massive hole in the ceiling where the wood had caved in. You look around, there's a broken table, there's a broken table in the corner. In the back left of the room, there is a fireplace, which is completely worn down, bricks missing, and some stones shattered and spread across the floor. And this little goblin leads you over to where this bed frame is. The bed frame itself is very worn down, just like the rest of the house. And as you step across the floor, you hear the creaks of the floorboards. This is a not well kept house.
Does it does it smell like a nursing home? Like, can I tell if fucking Vince is here?
Go ahead and roll perception.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like I should get disadvantage on that one.
It's a very high DC to see if you can tell.
Oh,
if Vince is
okay,
here
hold
or not.
on. I threw.
So upon stepping
the
in here, I
dice.
see a few different OSHA violations already.
Hey,
I'm gonna have to mark
question:
that
if I
down.
throw a dice and it bounces off my dice tray, then off my desk and into my
Nope.
dog bed, does it count?
Nope.
All right, it was a 16, which is unfortunate. I'm doing what?
lost.
Perception or investigation? What was it?
Perception.
Perception.
18.
18 total.
Yeah.
It
It was a 12 plus 6.
It
was
is
really
a
hard.
very high DC. You can't really tell if Vince was here or not. You do hear some movement.
Would a 22 have done it?
A 22.
Yeah, that was the first
Not
one.
quite.
That was the first. Well, anyways, he's like, well, child, where are you taking us? Doesn't look like there's very many places to go in here.
It's underneath the bed. And he goes over to the bed and tries to move it.
Fabian,
Fabian just walks up and just fucking pushes it as hard as he can, tries to flip it across the fucking room.
All right. Well, it's in the back corner, so you'd be
Okay.
flipping it into a wall. But whenever you do, you lift up the bed, and as it hits the wall, pieces just fall apart. And it's nothing's left of this bed. At least nothing's salvageable. But where the bed was, you can see a massive hole of rotted wood has collapsed. And if you look in, you can see what looks to be a stone cavern underneath.
well, that's not disconcerting at all.
Is it
How
is it like
deep
a
is it?
is it like a staircase or is it like a steep drop?
you look in, and it's like if you took the top off of a tunnel and are looking in, like looking into a manhole, essentially.
Okay, so it's like it's
Is there
like
a
5 or
ladder?
6 feet until the
So
the
it's
ground.
It's about 10 feet
Is
down.
2 feet down.
Is there a
Fabian
ladder?
just fucking jumps down.
All right, you jump
If
down.
Hero follows in
Sebastian,
suit.
you see Sebastian kind of like sniff the air. His eyes kind of like light up, and he jumps in as well.
Oh, that's, I guess, a good sign. I've never seen Sebastian that enthusiastic. And he looks over, and Kane's gonna look over or look down the hole and cast message to Fabian, and just be like, Fabian, what do you see? I'm a little wiped. Is it dangerous?
I'm guessing there's no light down here.
Do you have dark vision?
I don't believe it. Wait, where do I see my fucking features?
Features and traits. It's in the big box.
I thought dwarves did. Or is it the Undermountain dwarves that have it?
Yes, I do have dark vision.
Okay.
I am a mountain dwarf.
Ah, that's
So-
what I thought.
There is no light down here. But with your dark vision, you can kind of make out shapes. You can tell that this tunnel kind of goes on for a while
Yes.
in both directions, and it's just a straight shot.
But I don't see any monsters or anything.
Not in the immediate vicinity.
Would you be against she's talking to Fabian? Would you be against lighting a torch right now?
Give me a moment before we do that. But yes, I'd be fine with someone lighting a torch. I'm not fucking carrying it. I've got my hammer and.
If he just goes, Fabian, catch me, and he just jumps down the hole toward him.
I was gonna say Fibjorn turns around and is like, all right, jump.
So yeah, you gotta do like, all right, jump, and immediately there's Kane falling into you.
Wow, you know how to read people. That was a good guess.
That was literally my first thought when I came down here was have Fibjorn turn around. Can I make I don't know what kind of check, either maybe survival check to see like, are there any footprints, like recent footprints or animal tracks or monster tracks?
Yeah, go ahead and make a survival check. In the meantime, Athera, what are you doing? You're still outside the hole. Are you jumping in or what?
I was trying to say that I just follow Fabian in, like right
Okay.
after he jumped down.
Okay, so yeah, you would be in the hole. And so I'll say that as Kane jumps in, James jumps in as well, and
Oh, yeah,
you
pull
guys
the
look back up at this goblin with a massive grin.
Oh fuck!
Shoot the
And
goblin.
then-
Where's my crossbow?
This goblin form shapes and shifts into this
I'm gonna
massive,
use power word kill.
massive ogre. And
You're
suddenly
not a little goblin.
he disappears, and one of the walls falls on top of the hole.
Roll a 15 on my. This is going on February. It's just like on the ground. Doesn't even notice what happened.
He's sniffing. Find him, Fabian. Find him.
So with the 15, you do see some traces of what could be footprints.
Okay.
Kane's
Someone
gonna
who
lean.
should've killed the child.
You know what? Hindsight is 20/20. Kane's gonna lean
All
down
right, next
to Sebastian and be like, Sebastian, you looked a little bit excited jumping in the hole. Can you lead us to where you think he is? Do you
See
know which?
Sebastian looks, sniffs the air, and just books it down the hallway.
Follow the little lizard.
Who's lighting the torch, by the way?
I think I have one. I can light it. I'm following right behind.
I was in the middle of lighting a torch, and then
Light it faster
Yeah.
next time.
I mean, we can have multiple torches because I'm right behind Sebastian. If y'all didn't take it
Yeah.
off, I'm going.
I mean, Febjorn's following.
I have it lit and I'm running.
All right. So Sebastian is running as fast as he can down this hallway, and you guys run for probably a good minute before the light of the torch meets a very faint light that grows lighter and lighter as you begin to reach a sort of an end to this tunnel. And from the back, you can see Sebastian kind of run and turn hard to the left immediately after you exit this tunnel.
Kane's not going to break immediately out into the tunnel. He's going to take a split second and just kind of look out of the entrance and see if he can see like his surroundings real quick.
All right. So you reach the end of this tunnel, and as you look around and turn to where Sebastian was, you see Sebastian running up to a kind of weathered and worn Vince.
Oh shit!
Is there anything else around that I can see from the doorway?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
While you're doing that,
What's
February
another
is not 18 kind of check and is just chasing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's another
Yeah,
18.
same for you.
Oh, there he is.
Here we are.
What is wrong with you?
You okay?
Are you good? Why do you look like you've been crying?
Well, there's this fat, like, pimple.
Oh no!
It's all right there. It hurts like hell. So now, I'm like Rudolph. Yeah.
So
Light the
Vince-
way!
So Vince, while you are in this cavern, you hear the pitter-patter of little footsteps. And as you turn to look at where they are, Sebastian jumps on top of you.
Oh. How are you? And is it just Sebastian I see?
And
Bjorn's following very closely behind.
yeah, shortly after, because Sebastian had sprinted off,
Yeah.
you see Febjorn round the corner, and then Kane and Athera and James follow behind.
Oh, hello. Yes. Still alive. Still alive.
Also, whenever I come around the corner, Kane is not Kane.
Yeah, you don't see the buff half orc covered in chainmail that you saw before. You see this rather slender, fairly slightly shorter half orc that's in just regular robes come around.
Oh.
Also, what did that 18 get me?
All right, so with the 18, you come in and you look around. There's a small little hole in the ceiling that's about 30 feet up that's shining the moonlight in. And you look around, you see various rocks about, and the terrain kind of steps up twice, about 5 feet each time. And atop the highest platform, you see a massive centipede-like creature just curled up. And
Is it sleeping?
you can tell it is sleeping right now.
Is it snoring?
Can I make a medicine check to see if Vince needs any healing?
You know who could really use some fucking healing?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh wait,
I was
do you need healing? What are your hit points?
I'm at 7 out of 19. I got electrocuted last session.
Ugh, yay. Alright, I'm gonna make a medicine check first.
No,
to
you're
see
good.
How Vince is
You're
doing.
good. But Kane's gonna quietly, while he's doing that, Kane's gonna quietly walk up and be like, Vince, we'll explain this a little bit later. We have to be quiet and get the fuck out of here.
You can tell that Vince didn't have the best of nights, but he's
You look
not.
like shit.
He's not hurt.
I just look
Okay.
irritated and tired.
Hey,
Alright.
Vince, if you could put your health on, like how you're feeling on a numbered scale, where would
What would the number go
Where
up
would
to, and where would it be right now?
I feel like I'm solid 28, and I think I'm 28 right now.
All right, excellent. Now, Kane.
Kane has like
Same
burn
question.
mark. Kane has got like burn marks going all over his face. He's got like little lightning bolt symbol, like little etches in the side of his face. He's like, I'm hurt.
All right, I'm gonna use lay on hands for how many points do you need?
To get max, it would be
Athera's
like
gonna reach over
12
and
but...
just tap him. Athera's gonna just reach over and tap him on the face with Cure Wounds.
All right. Mark off that spell slot and
Plus
roll.
6
10.
plus 4, that's 10. Let's
Nice. That is acceptable, and I might not die in one.
So, how far are you from being max?
2.
2? All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that.
He's fine.
He gets
Gives him a much stiffer smack.
he gets slapped. He gets slapped by Athera, and then he looks forward and he gets slapped by February a little harder. And he's like, oh, I feel better, but I don't think that was very necessary.
I could have used lay on hammer.
Agreed, and I appreciate you didn't. And he
We
goes,
need to make a homebrew spell. That's
lay on hammer. He just takes a hammer and throws it at a party member, and it heals them.
All right, so this room, now that you have the time to look around and making sure to stay quiet as to not awake this creature that you're sharing it with, you look around, and from where you are, the floor of the cavern kind of goes up for a bit, and there's a large, almost semi-plateau-esque area that the creature is looking over, where it's made its nest on the top of another one of these that's a bit smaller. On the other side of the lower of the two plateaus, you see off in the distance, just barely from the moonlight streaming in, a tunnel. And then you look right from where you are, and the floor continues downward, kind of past this little plateau area, into another tunnel that has a ton of mushrooms growing around it.
But those are the only two entrances, are the ones we came in, and the other one, and the one
There
in the ceiling.
There are 3 tunnels that you can see.
Okay.
The ones that you just came into, one that's across this cavern that you would have to walk past this creature, and then one kind of off to your right with a lot of mushroom around it.
Now, can I do a nature check, which my nature is not great?
I was going to say, at this point, I couldn't have reached either of those, right?
Right.
Okay.
Can
I was going to ask if I could, could I have already just said that I tasted one of the mushrooms?
No, you came from the same tunnel that they did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're killing
Does
that
it-
child.
Speaking of which, how did y'all do against that thing?
What? Well, see, it was a child.
It was my son.
Oh,
and then it
that's
grabbed me, and then it flew away, and then I flew away.
no. It
You
was.
said it was a child. I wish I could have seen it
It was
to
the.
tell. I would have told Sebastian to. It was one of those creatures that definitely deserves it.
Well, it was the child of the goblin that we killed in town. You know, the one that February turned into paste. It took that form.
You know, the goblin
I want to remind you that I'm old. I've been in here for, I think, a day. I haven't seen the sun. And you're telling me to remember one of the, I think, 5 or 6 goblins.
It was the goblin boss.
captain.
The goblin
Yeah,
boss.
The goblin boss.
The goblin boss that
The
February
one-
turned into literal paste. Yeah, they pretended to be his
In the
kid.
cave.
To be honest, I think the giant glaive should have really hinted it to us.
I
But
thought the kid just wanted to avenge his paw.
I mean, we're still gonna kill a kid, I assume.
You haven't?
Oh no,
the
no.
kid's getting turned to paste the next time I see him.
We jumped down a hole and then he threw the building on top of it.
He turned into
Yeah.
what did he turn into?
Like a
An
giant
ogre?
ogre. He's got many layers.
Wait, no. Okay, that's giant ogre. That is the actual thing.
It was a
Yes.
child.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a child for us. So
he was a child goblin.
yeah, it was a goblin child.
Yeah, it's. I will be honest, I'm not a fan of it.
You know, it's okay. Just look.
Oh, fucking hell!
Where did we leave Grim?
In Sherfield.
Grim is in
Okay.
Sherfield.
And that laughter you hear coming from the tunnel you just ran down.
Wait, hold. He put the building on top of the hole. How the fuck did he get into the hole?
I mean, how did he turn into a child?
Agreed. No, stupid questions will now be filtered before asked. So Kane's kind of like not preparing, but he's kind of like getting his magic ready, and he's just kind of waiting. He wants he's trying to figure out where they're going, and he's just ready to blast something. He's currently like, I guess you could say he's got
So there's how many ways out of this situation right now?
You could go back to where you guys ran down from. There's a pathway off to your right that is covered in mushrooms, and then there's a pathway that you would have to go past the sleeping creature.
yeah.
Uh,
Can I make a nature check to see if in the time that he was fighter Kane, if he's noticed like mushrooms similar to that could be like if they're poisonous or if they're.
Yeah, go ahead and make a nature check.
If you're
Gonna give it
start
a-
walking,
gonna give it a
back-
lick.
That would be a 13. He licks it.
So with the 13, you recognize the mushrooms. You have seen them somewhere before, and you know they only grow in caves.
Yeah,
You're not sure what exactly they
they're
are.
cave mushrooms.
they're cave mushrooms. You know,
Cave
I think if we cut these up and put them over a fire, they probably taste pretty fucking good.
Can I? Have you, as the DM, have you thought about how these mushrooms look like?
Yes.
Okay, what do they look like?
So it's a mixture of various different things. You see some that have sprouts and come with a flat top.
Okay.
And they get to be about pretty big. A lot of those are roughly 2 to 3 feet in diameter.
Oh,
Amongst
large mushrooms.
those that fill out a lot of the other gaps are, you can assume, to be younger versions of these large ones that have longer stems, but the flat top is more rounded and goes down. And amongst those, even smaller still, are tiny, almost toadstool-esque mushrooms.
Now, if I look at those mushrooms, looking at them, does it look like if I bit one, I'd grow a couple sizes?
I don't know how to answer that. That's all in your head, man. If you think that's how they look.
Okay, so here's my thinking. Big mushrooms are probably not trying that hard to avoid being eaten.
Agreed.
The tiny ones,
Unless it
maybe.
unless it's spores, like you touch it and it's like one of those like exploding mushrooms. You ever see one of those? So like you touch it and
is there a rock
spores, like, go
or
everywhere.
a stick or something nearby?
Don't throw a rock. We got a fucking
There-
centipede.
There are plenty of rocks around.
I mean,
we're,
I've
in
got my hammer.
we're in a cave. Do I see a rock?
Not too many sticks, but there are quite a few rocks.
I've got my
Wait,
hammer.
don't I? Hold on. I got a poking stick. Let me grab my poking stick. You know what? I'm gonna grab an arrow. I'm gonna grab one of my arrows, or I believe bolts, actually. Sorry. And I'm gonna poke the mushroom.
So you're gonna go up to it?
I would attempt to stay a distance away, but I'm gonna poke the mushroom.
So these mushrooms, they are down the pathway a bit. They're about roughly 30 feet away from where the party is set up currently.
I will carefully approach the mushrooms.
All right. So you approach the mushrooms. You have to get within 5 feet in order to poke one. Is there any particular one you're poking? One of the small ones, one of the big ones, or are you just going for it?
We're testing the waters. We're gonna touch each one.
All right. I'm gonna assume you're gonna start with the small ones. So you touch the small ones.
We're going one at a time. Yeah, we're going from smallest to biggest.
Nothing happens.
All
And
right.
you go to one of the bit larger ones. Touch it. Little spores shake off. Nothing too big.
I'm gonna stop right there. I am going to set the bolt down
Okay.
and walk away.
All right.
I feel you left your crossbow bolt over
Yeah,
there.
no. We don't fuck with that. We don't fuck with it, okay? So, like the people of my land say, if it's got spores, you don't fuck with it. All right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fedorn,
It's much closer now.
I think there's a fucking comedy club down that way.
Fedbjorn goes to the opening where we took the turn to find
Okay.
Vince.
Okay.
So the direction that I assume the ogre
Mhm.
is, and I'm going to loudly, like,
I'm going to
Like-
throw a rock at the big mushroom now.
You're gonna
At
throw.
a distance.
I mean, aren't I gonna be real close to the big mushroom at this point?
No, because the tunnel that you came from splits off, and to the. Did I say you guys went to the right or to the left?
I thought to the
The
Okay.
left, I believe.
Okay, so I did say that right. I just want to make sure I didn't get my lefts and rights confused. So you guys took that turn to the left, right, where you met up with Vince. It splits off to the right, which is where down this pathway goes.
Mhm.
So the entrance to the tunnel you came into is about another 30 feet from where these mushrooms are.
Okay.
Wait a sec. I'm gonna throw a rock at the big mushroom. Alright, hear me out.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw a rock at the big mushroom, and then proceed to tap. I'm gonna tap the mushroom with the torch.
So you're going to throw a rock at one of the big mushrooms and then
Yeah.
tap a mushroom with the torch.
Yes, we're testing. We're testing waters.
Can I say something real quick? Have you forgot about the fucking giant centipede?
You know, yeah. Look, I know it's there. Okay.
And throwing
we'll
shit
deal
is
with
probably
it.
a good way to wake it up.
Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll just go touch the fucking mushroom with the torch. Is that a better? Is that what you want?
No, I don't think there's any good option here.
All
but
right, then I'm.
Whatever
then
that
I'm gonna
thing is
do-
coming down the hallway, I think maybe we should fight the shit in the hallway.
I'm gonna do the one thing you don't want me. I'm not gonna do the one thing you don't want me to do. And she proceeds to walk over the big mushroom with the torch.
Okay, so are you touching it with the torch or are you walking through it?
She big brain idea. She's gonna take an unlit torch
Okay.
and set it down under the big mushroom
Okay.
carefully,
Okay.
and then back away and use druidcraft to light the torch.
Okay.
This is going to end so well.
Seems a little overcomplicated. but
Yeah, I think so.
I get what
So-
you're
It's a
doing.
little
Go ahead.
safer.
Go ahead and read to me Druidcraft.
Druidcraft, it's got a range of 30. It takes an action. It's a
Mhm.
cantrip, all right?
Yeah.
So whispering to the spirits of nature, you create one of the following effects within range. And then obviously the one that I'm doing is instantly light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire.
Okay, I got you. So yeah, you ever so delicately place this torch down. You have to be very careful as to not touch any of the other mushrooms. but eventually you get it down, you back up, and you light it with Druidcraft. And the torch erupts in flame.
Is that it?
That's it.
That's all it does?
That's it?
This is not great. Can I... Hold on.
Are there creatures around?
There's the
It's
giant centipede.
Is there small creatures around?
I mean, you could try and find some rodents, but
I'm
Maybe
looking for
Sebastian.
We need. I'm looking for a
Only his
live
dad.
critter. I'm looking for a live critter.
So I have a question about the layout of the
okay.
area, real quick. So I know, I think I have a pretty good picture of it in my head, but the cave that we're in, is it like a tunnel to the room with the centipede, or is it like a fairly open area that the centipede is also in?
This is a very open area.
Do you have a map of this that I could see? Because I'm having a hard time keeping track of it in my
I
head.
do have a map.
Question. If I were to create a small puff of wind in the mushroom room, would it cause spores to fall?
Yes.
I'm going to use prestidigitation and cause a small puff of wind.
Oh, this is that map. Okay, I see.
I'm going to cause a small puff of wind to go through the spores.
All right. So,
right over the torch. So if anything catches fire, or if the spores are flammable, it'll follow the torch.
All right. So you create this gust of wind where one of these large
yes.
mushrooms is, and the moment it starts to shake, spores just erupt from it and begin to fall down. And the spores themselves aren't super flammable, but the ones that do land near the torch, you do see like little sparks go off as they hit the fire and erupt themselves.
Well, there goes the fucking plan, huh?
And, at least we tested it.
At least we tested it.
Look.
Okay, so this southmost tunnel is where the ogre is. There's that to the right.
This tunnel is where you hear the laughter. This tunnel is the one blocked off by the mushrooms, and then this one up here is the one you saw that you had to go past the giant creature.
Okay. Well, I mean, we gotta kill this fucking ogre at some point.
Can I go ahead and cast
right?
Mage Armor, by the way?
Yeah, go ahead. Is that verbal or somatic, or does that have somatic components?
It is. It's somatic. It's just a piece of cured leather.
Okay, so just somatic?
Yeah. Oh, it's verbal, somatic, and...
Okay, verbal. I said somatic. I meant verbal. That's entirely on me. But verbal components, you will have to speak it out loud.
Yeah, but you don't have to, like, yell it. You can say it.
It does have to be... You can't whisper it, is the thing.
Gotcha. I mean, yeah. I mean, he'll... Wait,
Doing this runs the risk of waking up.
But here's the thing. Why can't you... I don't understand why you can't whisper it. It's still verbal.
It's purely because you have to say it with at least some force to put the energy into the magic. It's the same reason you can't, like, cast a spell with just your finger.
My subtle spell is a thing.
Yes.
Yeah, subtle spell would allow you to do that.
If you have subtle spell, you could definitely use that, and it would cancel out the verbal and somatic components.
I don't know. I don't think I have that one yet. I mean, I guess he'll just wait then, because he doesn't want to wake it up.
So what are you guys doing?
I vote we sneak past the creature. If anything, that thing's laughing is going to wake it up either way. They'll have to deal with that, so we can at least deal with a weaker, in theory, big-ass ogre.
But here's my issue. What? Just on the off chance, what if it's its pet? I mean, he did lead us to this tunnel.
He led you here?
Yeah, he brought us here.
Could I actually do... I don't know what type of check it would be to attempt to figure out what these mushrooms are.
It'd be a nature
and whether
check.
or not they're poisonous. It would... oh my goodness, I cannot speak today. Would I be able to go ahead and do that. Are you fine
Yeah,
with
go ahead
that?
and roll a nature check.
Dungeon daddy. I mean, what? Oh yeah, no, never mind.
I just rolled one and got a 6, so them some mushrooms. Yep.
we don't fucking know. That's the end.
I think
Uh,
I agree with Vince. I think the best option is for us to try and sneak past this thing. It's not a great option, but I think it's an option nonetheless.
The problem is I have disadvantage to stealth checks.
Yeah, he's wearing fucking.
Pretty jingly armor.
Jingly armor.
It's chainmail.
Hmm.
I suppose I could take off the armor and put it like in a bag, but then if we do get into
If you get in the
combat,
fight,
I was gonna say that takes time. We don't have time. I say we move. I say we go for it. We'll sneak as far as we can, but if we can't, we'll just start sprinting.
All right. So you guys are sneaking?
Yep.
hey, would you like to know the stealth check that I just did? Would you like to know what I got?
Is it a nat 1?
Well, I'm asking Josh.
We'll do it when I call for it
Okay.
to save you if that was a bad roll. So
Okay.
this is 75 feet that you have to get.
Oh god.
I will have you guys roll 2 stealth checks.
We're gonna fuck it on the first one, so it's fine.
So
It's alright. I'll
the
use
first
Earth
stealth check
Tremor to hide.
is going to get you about even with this creature.
Yeah.
The second one will get you through the tunnel and into the tunnel. So go ahead and roll your first stealth check.
This is Josh
You
trying
know,
to TPK. That's what it is.
Technically, if we just sprint for the
I should have taken the first one. I shouldn't have Oh no! I rolled when Jack rolled, and I got a good one. Now it's not good.
That's not good.
I didn't roll well.
Ooh, man. Sounds like combat's about to start.
Sounds like we're gonna die.
He's just gonna go ahead and cast
Would you
mage
like-
armor.
Would you like to know my roll now?
All right.
I rolled.
What's
a double-
everyone's rolls?
I rolled a double nat 1.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 5.
All right.
Roll the 2.
Oh, hey.
Wait! I
Adira,
got.
what is yours?
Hold on.
At this rate, it doesn't matter.
Adira, what'd you roll?
I still want to hear it.
All right, hold on. Let me roll a stealth roll for
I'm rolling for James too.
you. 17. Let's
You got
go.
a 17, and James gets a.
James got a nat 1.
All right. So,
I swear.
Athira, you're the only
all of
one
us
that
just
manages to
trip.
move quietly. You're the only one that moves quietly. The rest of you, I didn't even roll for Sebastian.
they just trip over each other.
Old man grunts and groans.
Kane steps on
rest
his
of
robe
you-
and trips over and falls.
Managed to find some of the most loose rocks that as you go to step up, even the slightest of inclines, it slips out from under you and you all go crashing into each other.
Oh.
And from
We're
this
dead.
noise, you
Uh,
hear the sounds
do-
of clicks, and you look up as this thing, like this massive creature, begins to move and scuttle around, and eventually it stands up to be roughly 20 feet tall and about 50 feet long.
I'm gonna cast mage armor.
And
Buddy. Move.
I think it's a little late.
Nobody. Move.
you see it scuttles around over here, and it looks around. Hold on, real quick. I'm going to do that.
Oh, we almost got the stat block. Fuck.
Viewers, if you want to see the stat block, make sure you freeze frame that real quick and like frame by frame so you can see
And
exactly what
because-
we're fighting.
Because I was dumb, I'm going to do this real quick and move all the stat blocks over, so I'm not accidentally revealing any information.
Dang. Let me drink another fucking gallon of water real quick.
All right, there we go. Things are a-okay.
Excellent.
And then I pull up this. So yeah, you see this thing as it walks around and just scuttles, and its antennas twitch in the air in various directions. And you see its head lock eyes with where you are and just starts going.
I'm a cast mage armor.
And just sprints. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Could we say I got the mage armor?
I will say you got the mage.
Yes! You are a saint of saints.
I rolled a 10 on my initiative.
All hail!
What'd you say my summon beast went off?
No.
I am the storm that is a rocket.
Alright, 1 second.
Oh hell.
Well, we're all dead.
The next song after Spectacular Spider-Man is by Fall Out Boy, so that's the battle vibes we got going right now.
Oh,
I forgot the roll. Whoops. I'll take that.
Alright, so 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
17.
Alright. And make sure you roll for James as well.
Roll that in real quick.
15 to 10.
And
Oh!
James got a 21.
Fun.
that motherfucker.
I got a nat 20 on his initiative. Can I switch those?
Nope. 10 to 5.
Did Aethera not get?
Alright. 5 to
Oh,
1.
I'm sorry. I got an 8. Sorry.
Okay.
I got 2.
I felt so bad about my 10, and now I feel real good about it.
Alright.
I've been stuck in here for an entire day. Where were you people?
So, up first in the order is Sebastian, who also rolled a natural 20 as initiative. He is going to... he's going to take out his crossbow and just fire a shot at the creature. So he rolls definitely enough to hit, and then what is? Did I not add? No, I did. All right. Damn, Sebastian coming out here with some hella good rolls. All right. He's gonna fire off his crossbow. He fires. I think the bolt strikes him straight into this creature's eye. You hear it screech and howl as from the pain that just endured. And Sebastian is just going to back up a little bit, and that'll be his turn. Up next is James.
James is going to point his hand out and cast Eldridge Blast.
Eldridge Blast. All right, roll to hit.
22.
That definitely hits.
And it's a
Roll the damage.
It's a 1d10. I'm gonna roll it on my page.
Charisma.
8.
8 damage.
8 damage.
All right. Yeah. He reaches out his hands, this foamy energy flies out, strikes it as it's reeling back from the initial hit. Definitely a good hit. He does still have bonus action and movement.
Bonus action, he can't do anything, and movement, he will, I guess, also back up over to the left of Sebastian.
All right.
Maybe one more down.
One more down? Alright.
Yeah, I think that'll do that.
Alright. 1 second. I forgot to pull something up. Okay. Up next in the order is Kane.
Kane is going to use another sorcery point.
Alright.
And cast... Let's see... yeah, he's gonna do that. Cast Twin Spell and do... Can he do Twin Spell and attack the same person, or does it have to be 2 different people?
Has to be 2 different things.
Does that be... Okay, then he won't do that then. He will go ahead and cast... He's not gonna cast that. He's gonna cast Arms of Adar.
Okay.
On... basically centered on that thing.
Okay, and then what's the...
Strength DC 14 strength saving throw.
All right, and what's the radius on it?
10 feet.
10 feet? Okay. All right, so yeah, it's a strength saving throw. That's an 8.
Okay, he fails, so he's going to take 2d6 necrotic damage. Each creature in the area must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 2d6 necrotic and can't take reactions until its next turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage but suffers no other effects. So it's going to take 2d6 necrotic.
Okay.
That's 11 damage.
11 damage.
11 necrotic damage on it, and it cannot take reactions.
All right. So yeah, from this ground, you see the some blacky ink just reach out as these giant tentacle-like arms come out and just grapple onto this thing. You see it screeches and reels back. Definitely a meaty hit.
And then he's going to move forward over toward Athera.
All right. So like right beside it.
Yeah.
Right beside her.
Up past.
Like there.
A little bit farther. I think that I should be able to get somewhere around
All right.
there.
So yeah.
And then let's see. And then as a bonus action, he's going to telepathic speech.
Okay.
To Febjorn and tell, basically be like, whatever you do, don't get caught in that spell. It is a nasty bitch. Make sure Vince knows. And then that's his turn.
All right. So up next in the order, you hear laughter coming from the tunnel you just emerged from, and because I completely forgot about his token.
Not the old man!
For now. He will be this for now. Next session I will have something. You hear as the giant cleaver he carried on his back comes out, and he's going to go up to the nearest creature.
God damn it.
Which would be James. And he's going to make a attack with the glaive. Well, the first hit is a 9.
No.
Then he's going to strike again, which that is a 23.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
James takes 13 points of slashing damage.
I don't know if I can change his health.
Just make note of it.
Okay, give me a second.
Actually, I think I can real quick.
You can change his health.
Let me pull him up.
Can enemies crit in your games?
Yes.
Can monsters crit in your games?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Wait, you've played a game where monsters can't crit?
Yeah, creatures.
What?
That's like standard D&D rules.
Is it?
No.
Because I've never heard that before. That's why I'm caught off by that.
No,
I'm pretty sure it's one D&D.
it's in 1D&D, the play testing thing.
Yeah.
But it is standard rules to have enemies still be able to crit.
Mm.
All right.
New one, enemies can't hurt you as hard as you hurt them. Bullshit is that?
They have
Bullshit
other
is that?
they have other things to do instead of crits.
Interesting.
All right. And he is going to move around right here. Actually, he's going to step up
Well, god dang,
to
Josh.
there.
I refreshed the page to see the damage.
Yeah. All right. So that's the end of his turn. James would get an opportunity attack against this guy.
I guess he's gonna use his Yuckwa.
All right. Roll to hit.
That is a 14 plus 5, so a 19.
19 hits. Roll damage.
1d8 plus 3. Is it a d8? No, it's like a d8. It bounced out. Cocked. 8 damage.
8 damage. All right. Okay. That ends his turn. So up next is Febjorn. What are you doing?
Well, I was sure about this until this fucker shut up. I'm gonna cast Thunder Smite,
All right.
and what? I can't remember. And I'm going to attack the fucking ogre dude.
All right. So yeah, you go up.
A 18 to hit.
18 hits. Roll your damage.
I am two-handing the hammer,
All right.
just because I don't have my shield ready.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Fucking minimum damage.
Alright.
4 plus. Well, no, I still have the Thunder Smite to roll. Seven damage.
All
I
right.
hate this game. This sucks.
All right. Yeah. You come up ready to go, swing at it, and he barely isn't able to get out of the way. You hit him in the side as the thunder damage strikes through his body, and the entire time.
That was 1 point over minimum damage, by the way.
I've had
damn.
ones like that, buddy. It's okay.
That's fucking bullshit.
Well, up next in the order is Athera. What are you doing?
I was also gonna. Never mind. It's fine.
Oh, sorry.
Double
If you have
check.
movement, go ahead.
No, I'm gonna stay to fight him.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and. Where is it? Hold up.
Use this for emphasis.
I'm gonna use Entangle.
All right.
With. I'm gonna use it like. From where I am, 10. 20. No, I'm gonna go 30 feet to the left of my my spot.
So right here.
Yeah, so it's gonna affect a 20-foot square from there.
Okay, you will be getting Vince.
Ooh,
I mean, you can move it up 10 feet to be like right here,
Yeah, I'll go-
and you'll be fine. So yeah, you can cover this area here, and that would save everyone else. And
yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
okay, is that a strength saving throw?
Yeah, it's gonna be a strength saving throw, and all of that area is going to turn into difficult terrain.
Gotcha. All right. Well, he got a 16.
Oh. All right. Well, shit.
Yeah, these vines begin to sprout and grow in this area. It's kind of hard to nail down a creature with hundreds of legs. All right.
It was fucking close.
All right. Up next, you do still have bonus action and movement.
I don't believe I have anything I can do right now with a bonus action. My breath attack is an action. So I'll go ahead and move 10 feet northeast.
It's right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you draw where the difficult terrain is?
Yes.
I would suggest and then she just yells at the others. I'd suggest leaving as soon as we can.
All right. So it'd be
The bad zone.
it's 20 foot. It's a 20-foot square, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a 20-foot.
So sorry, I was doing radius for some reason. All right. So centered from the point you said, it would be something like that. But you can center it like that.
Yeah, that's originally what I thought it was gonna do.
Yeah.
And then you went radius with it.
Yeah. It's entirely my fault.
Imagine the radius, God.
All right. So yeah.
Okay. May I ask, is it flammable?
Let me double check. Grasping weeds and vines, turns the ground into difficult terrain. When the spell ends, the conjured plants wilt away. Leave it up to DM's approval?
So I'll say based on that description, when they wilt away, it'll be flammable.
All right.
All right. So that ends your turn. Up next is the crawler's turn.
Don't call it
Had a-
that.
It had a higher fucking shit than me.
Ben,
Why
you
did it
rolled.
already go.
Ben, you rolled a
What the
2.
shit? I know.
Yeah, don't complain,
but
you
why
rolled
is
a
it-
2.
Why? What? No, my question is, why wasn't it earlier? Why is this motherfucker right before me? That's what pisses me off.
You ready to be pissed off even more?
Sure.
It rolled a 3. So it is going to go up
Looks like,
to.
From my perspective, I'm at the top of the initiative.
It's going to run up to Vince using double movement to get there, which I have to double check its speed. Yeah, okay. All right, and
What,
it is
does
going.
it have 120?
And it's going to make 2 attacks.
No, Vince is fucking dead.
I have an
The
AC of
first, the first hit is a 15.
10. Yep, that hits.
Vince is dead.
Wait a second.
All right.
GG, boys.
Vince is
all right.
back, only to die
So-
immediately.
So you take 5 poison damage and give me a Constitution saving throw.
What is it? What the fuck? Constitution save.
Constitution save.
Oh, hold on. Let me deduct
That
my
one.
damage real quick. 5 damage, you said?
Yep, 5 damage.
5 damage with a 22 for a Constitution save.
So yeah, it
I'm healthy,
comes up
motherfuckers.
crawling through all these vines and weeds, comes around, just makes an attack with the tentacles just hanging from its face.
You.
Gets you clear across the chest, but you're able to wave off the poison, and it's going to make. After that, it's going to make a bite attack against
It
you.
rips his shirt a little bit and you just see glistening pecs.
That's a 13.
It only catches the
Yeah.
shirt.
That hits me. Another save?
No, that one does 7 piercing damage. So yeah, it comes up, strikes, and goes to bite at Vince, landing its hits. It is then going to... it's going to stay where it is. That'll be the end of its turn. Vince, you're up.
So I'm going to move 5 feet northeast, just slightly right there. Do I have 10 feet of range cleared past February to hit the big ogre thing?
Yeah. It is a large creature, so you could easily hit it.
Okay. I am going to use 2 sorcery points
Okay.
to twin cast a second level spell.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You see the evocation symbol ignite on both of his hands. And I am going to cast Fire Whip on both of them.
Oh shit. Alright. So that's a dexterity saving throw on both?
It is a yeah, it's a dex save for both of them.
Okay. So for the giant crawler, that is an 8.
It fails.
And for the other giant creature, that is a 9.
They both fail! Fuck them!
Alright, how much damage do they take?
And it is 2d6.
Alright, go ahead and roll the damage. Yeah, the evocation symbol appears on both of your arms, and you go out, and this giant whip made of fire latches around the crawler and latches around the giant ogre.
Fuck you guys, I am the Balrog. 2d6?
Yep.
11.
11. Alright. So yeah,
Do you want me to just roll once, or?
roll for both of them.
Okay, well, I'll say this one hit. I'll say the 11 hits the worm, or the
Okay.
centipede. Centipede takes 11. The ogre takes 8.
Okay.
Whew, finally, higher rolls. It took me to wake up real quick.
So yeah, you reach out, both these whips hit their targets. You manage to... How do you want to kill this centipede, by the way?
Well, can I just erupt the entire,
Can I drop concentration on Entangle?
Fuck it, I'll say yes.
Let's go.
So it latches on, and then the
Power
entire area
move.
just explodes.
So yeah, at this moment, Aether drops the concentration on the entangled. The plants begin to wilt and wither away just as this fire whip hits the centipede, and the entire area woof, coats this entire creature in flames.
And
He
while I'm
screams in agony as the fire and just falls onto the ground dead.
You guys don't look at explosions that happens, and I'm staring at the ogre.
All right, you do still have bonus action and a bit of movement left.
I'm going to hold this thing right here.
Okay.
So that's
It's dying
quick
here. I'm pissed. I've been gone for a day.
All right.
But weirdly, that day feels like 3 weeks.
All right. So up next is Sebastian. He is back up. Being right next to this ogre, he's going to take out his short sword and slash at his ankles.
The ankles. Go for the ankles.
Slash stab!
And because I constantly forget about it, he has advantage because someone else is in 5 feet.
Pack tactic.
Oh, my son.
So he gets an 18 to hit with the short sword. That is going to be a d6 plus 3, so that's going to be 4 damage. But he gets sneak attack, and so he gets added another d6.
Sebastian's a rogue.
Yes, sir.
So that is going to be 8 points of damage.
You couldn't.
What?
I was gonna say you couldn't tell by him being a klepto.
Yeah.
And he is going to run up beside Febjorn, is going to get beside Vince, in which this Oni is going to make a opportunity attack, which he misses. So as Sebastian runs up, slashes at his ankles, gets away as this giant glaive crashes into the ground next to him.
He just became a spurt.
Oh, wait, is it the Oni's turn?
No, that was opportunity attack.
Oh, okay.
Up next is James.
James is gonna point his finger and cast Eldridge Blast.
Yeah.
All right, roll to hit.
You mean Eldridge?
And then if we're doing Chancho proud, he's probably gonna throw some shrimp and spaghetti in there too.
Spaghetti blast.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
1d10. I'm gonna do it on my thing again.
Eldridge spaghetti.
9 damage.
9 damage. All right.
Almost max.
It's a heavy hit. He points his finger, foams out at the tip, blasts right into the side of this creature.
And he's gonna move up toward Vince and Sebastian and everybody over to the left.
All right.
Over to the left.
Okay, left side?
Yeah.
Like there?
Yeah.
All right. He does still have a bonus action.
He doesn't have anything for bonus action. It's 2-weapon fighting, but he doesn't have a dagger.
Okay. All right, so Kane, you are up next. What are you doing?
Kane is going to stick out his hand, conjure everything he can, and cast level 2 magic missile on it.
Level 2 magic missile. All right, roll damage.
Gotcha. And with magic missile, it is 4 darts. So 4d4 plus 1. Or, no, 4d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
Let me get all my d4s together. 1.
While he's doing that, Josh, I have a question because of the strat that you made. It's not stated here, but at the start of the Oni's turn, it has to make a strength save in order to break free. But if it doesn't say what happens if it fails.
It stays restrained.
That's it. No additional damage.
No.
Yeah, it would just stay restrained.
Alright, 4d4 plus 4. Oh my god, that's nearly max damage. 4, 8, 12, 15, 19 damage.
19 damage. Damn. All right.
And Kane looks at it and goes, "You shouldn't have taken our grandpa."
You see, he looks at you. Just... you do
Bring
still
it
have
on,
movement
Chuckles.
and a bonus action.
And then his movement, he is going to... Let's see. Nah. So movement, he's just going to move back a little bit more behind Aethera, a little bit, like one block space behind Aethera.
So like there?
Like, no, one block space, yeah. Right there.
So there.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Oop, whoops. I just realized I was
All right.
pointing with my mouse. Like you could see it.
All right, 1 second.
Suddenly, the party wakes up.
All right. So up next is the Oni's turn. He is he grappled or restrained?
Grappled.
He is grappled. Okay.
I'm looking at hold. Grappled, yeah.
All right. So at the beginning of his turn, you notice. Yeah, but you notice that the wounds begin to heal on his body as. Yeah, the wounds that you've dealt to him so far begin to heal as he begins to laugh. All right. And did I specify it takes the action to break free?
No.
All right, so it's just a strength saving throw to break free.
Yeah.
Which he gets an 18 plus whatever.
God. Fuck.
So yeah, 18 plus 3, so 21 to escape.
Yep, escapes.
Yep. So just breaks free of the fire whip that's holding on to him as he and becomes invisible. I will delete temporarily. So he is now invisible. And he's going to attempt to move. So Febjorn, you get an opportunity attack with a disadvantage because he is moving out of your melee range.
19 hit.
19 does hit. Did you do that with disadvantage?
I did indeed.
Okay, yeah. So roll to hit.
So where the fuck is my D10? There it is.
What kind of damage was it though?
13 thunder damage. Or no, this is just
It would have been a normal
bludgeoning.
attack because you didn't have.
Yeah, bludgeoning damage.
So 13.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Damn.
That was max damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Do we know what direction he runs in?
Nope. He is invisible.
And doesn't make a sound when moving. Quack.
He is. That's going to end his turn. Up next is Febjorn.
So I'm guessing he's probably not in range anymore.
He moved out of your melee range.
Do
That's
you
why you
see
got the
a
opportunity
blood
to get that.
trail?
You hit him with blood.
Yeah, can I see?
Is there a blood trail,
blood
Josh?
trail? Or he
No,
did get
you
his
don't.
fucking ankles sliced.
You don't see
You should-
anything.
Bloody
You
footprints.
see the blood where he was, but you don't see any other places.
Throw your hammer at the spores.
How far are the mushrooms from us?
So from where you are currently, if it would let me, it's about 40 feet to where all the mushrooms are.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
If he's not running that way, there's no point in doing that, but I don't know which way he's running.
None of
Is
us
there any
do.
kind of check I can do to see
Isn't
where
there a
he's
torch on
going?
that side? Isn't there a torch over there?
There is
Yeah,
a
there's
There's
a torch on
over
fire
there,
over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can try and make a perception check to see where he is. It would have to be at disadvantage, but I will say it's a very high DC.
He's got to have a shimmer to him, like with light and halo.
Yeah. I mean, I'll try. Yeah, with disadvantage it was a 3.
Yeah, no, you have no idea where he went.
We're trying to spot him, be in action.
Can I, so I can't hear him, really?
Nope.
Fuck, did he cast Pass Without Trace? What the fuck did he do?
Oh wait, this idiot can fly. Hold on. This bastard can fly. Big sure you look up too.
Can I, taunt him, Can I make some kind of check to see if I can, taunt him into coming back and at least, even attacking me so that I can like try to grab onto him and
I mean, you can try.
what kind of check would that be?
I would say it depends on what you want to do. You can do intimidation or, I guess, a persuasion.
Persuasion or intimidation. I'm gonna do intimidation.
All right.
Try to like, I guess either have him come back or have him run very far away. One of the two. I don't know. I mean, he's not in my melee range anymore.
Does him breaking out of my fire whip release my concentration upon it?
Yes.
Okay.
Divine Sense.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no.
Oh.
Does it detect good
Well,
and
was
evil?
Look, as an action, you can detect good and evil.
I mean, you can
Until
try
the
it.
end of and you can sense any. Yeah, I'll cast Divine Sense.
All right. And is that an action?
Bonus action.
Bonus action. Okay. All right. So you cast Divine Sense,
Yes.
and you close your eyes, calm your body, and call upon the power of the Storm Rider. And you get sort of like a ping in the back of your head, and you turn, and while you can't see him, you know he is roughly 30 feet into the air behind you.
So, like, 30 feet in the air behind, like, directly behind me, 30 feet in the air?
So I will mark it out where you sense him 30 feet in the air, right about there.
Where? I don't know.
This circle here.
I don't see a circle. Where am I? I think you're stream
Did-
froze, maybe?
Did my stream
No,
freeze?
No, I mean I see a
it.
circle.
Okay.
I don't see a circle.
Then
You have to refresh the stream.
Yeah, refresh the stream.
Yeah. Stop watching. Start watching. There it is. Okay. So I know he's there. I guess I am going to. Yeah, I'll take my light hammer and point it where I know him to be, and just fucking yeet it straight up at him.
Okay. Make an attack roll. It is still with disadvantage because he is invisible.
Yeah, understandable.
And I believe, because you're throwing it, it's your dexterity instead.
Dexterity?
Yeah.
So how do you mean?
Instead of using your strength modifier, use your dex.
For the hit DC?
For the 2-hit, yeah.
Ooh.
For your attack roll and damage.
I see. So that is, I mean, that's still 17 to hit.
That barely hits. Roll damage.
All right. Fucking minimum damage though. 2.
2. All right. So yeah.
But did any like tiny specks of blood or anything like just confirm to me that I did hit him? Or
You throw the hammer at what appears to be just thin air, and you watch as it spins, and where you know your sense is telling you it is, you see the hammer bounce off, just in a completely different direction.
okay.
Without hitting like the ceiling or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, so I yell that out for everybody to, like, I point to the exact spot where he is. And tell them to keep attacking, or if anyone has a spell that could mark him in some way, or, you know, grapple him or anything like that, now's the chance to do it. And I guess that's my turn.
You said there was. Or I'm sorry. Continue.
All right. So yeah, that ends your turn. Up next is Athera.
So, how high is this ceiling?
The ceiling is about 45 feet.
And
He's
how
30
big
feet up,
is
though.
this hole
The
that
hole
is in the ceiling?
that the moonlight streaming through,
Yeah.
that is about 4 or 5 feet wide.
You have lycanthropy, bro? Thank you.
I couldn't leave you hanging. I'm sorry.
Woo.
God, Mom, a woo.
I mean,
God.
theoretically, I would be able to plug the hole with Entangle, no?
What's the range on Entangle?
90 feet?
What does it say?
Grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square, starting from a point within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground into difficult terrain.
I can so totally see that, like, filling up a hole.
Hole in the ceiling.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
It is allowed!
He at least won't get out so quickly, and we'll be able to see him getting out if he does.
Then
run
yeah, I'll
that
go
real quick,
and
I'll be
do
right
that then.
All right, so yeah, you reach up to the top of the ceiling here. As these vines begin to sprout, and whereas the description of the spell says centers on a point within range, they all appear from the max range and go in and begin to cover up this hole with weeds and vines. And now this hole is covered.
That's right.
Does he
They were
react
trying to
to
break
that?
Certified hole.
Does the Oni go, ah, shucks?
He looks at it and just
You gave away your position, dumbass.
Certified hole filler.
Hit him.
all right.
Eat his
So
ass.
you do still have bonus action and movement.
Which of the who's been hit?
Let's see. James is at 12. James got hit, and I think Vince got hit, but that's about it, I think.
I'm still above half.
Then I will just move over to the group.
All right. So about how
I'll move
far?
Closer to 20 feet or so.
10, 15, 20. So about here?
Yeah.
All right. All right. That'll end your turn. Up next is Vince.
Blow him up, Vince.
There's no blow this one up too. I might have something.
Blow him, Vince.
Yeah, blow him.
Wife would be jealous. I'm going to, at the second level, my last second level spell, put it on a prayer. We've heard it laugh. I saw the hammer bounce, and we were told where the general vicinity of it is. Assuming it has not moved, I am going to slap this bitch with Witch Bolt.
And that's an attack roll?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Make an attack roll. It is with disadvantage.
Hey, 17.
That barely hits. Roll your damage.
All right. Oh, I forgot. I did it a second level. Hell yeah.
2d10 or 2d12. Sorry. Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
Max damage, max damage, max damage.
I'm sorry. I really am.
Just cheat. Just cheat. Oh, whoa! I got max damage.
2d12. Please do me good. It didn't.
Oh, damn.
What's your roll?
4.
7. Damn.
Damn, bro, feels bad.
All right, but still, You hearing the laugh and seeing the hammer ricochet, you focus on that point. Evocation symbol appears. You launch the lightning straight at it, and it collides, and he is now tethered. Well, not tethered, but like the witch bolt is still tethered to him. What is the range on that?
It is 30 feet.
Okay. So he is just barely hanging on.
Yes. So everyone now sees a bright, a bright lightning bolt that is wrapped around this thing. Everybody can see it.
All right, yeah. So that brings us to Sebastian's turn, unless you want to move, but moving may break the witch bolt.
Yeah, no, I can't risk it.
You do still have bonus action. I don't know if you have anything for it though.
I can't detonate it, so no.
All right. So yeah, Sebastian's turn. Seeing this tether, he's going to release a crossbow shot. And I'll say with this tether, it's no longer at disadvantage because there is something physical that they can see.
You're welcome, people. Fuck.
Which Sebastian rolled a 7 to hit, and so his bolt just goes wide. He sees where the tether is, he fires, just completely misses.
It's okay, Sebastian. It happens to all of us.
All right, so James is up next.
James, I was thinking about this because I like this. He's gonna cast Dissonant Whisper because it doesn't have to be seen. It's just as a whisper. You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear. So it has to hear it. So the range is 60 feet.
Okay.
And James is gonna cast Dissonant Whisper at 2nd level.
All right. And that is a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom 13.
Wisdom 13. All right.
We at least know it's buff.
He did get... What is the wisdom? Okay, so yeah, he did get a 17, but it should be half damage.
I believe so. Let me... let's see. The target takes half damage as much and doesn't have to move away. A deafened creature automatically succeeds on a saving throw. Okay. So yeah, so it takes half and it doesn't have to move.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's going to take half of 4d6. 4, 8, 9, 14 damage, so 7 damage for that one.
Okay, so how much damage?
7. Already halved.
All right, cool. All right. He does still have bonus action and movement.
Bonus action, again, he can't really do anything. He doesn't have much
and
bonus
then,
action stuff. And movement, he's going to stay where he is.
All right, and then for Dissonant Whispers, was there a caveat to that?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I mean, if he failed it, but he passed it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That was if he failed. Cool. So that ends James's turn. Kane, you are up next.
Kane is going to... question. With Witch Bolt, is it tethered as in as it can't move, or...?
No. It is just tethered so that he... Vince can use his action next turn to do more damage. The Oni can still move.
It can still move? Does it stay tethered to it no matter where it goes, or...?
It's already at the limit of my reach. If it moves at any point, I'm probably losing it.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Restrain this thing.
Huh?
Please restrain this thing, if possible.
I don't have anything to restrain it, but something I can do would cause it to move. I don't want to do that. Let's see. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my last 2 of my sorcery points to gain a 2nd level spell slot back.
Okay.
And then since
is that 2 sorcery points or is that
isn't it 2 sorcery points for it's a sorcery point for each level?
No, that's how many spell slots to get sorcery points back. Is that 1-to-1? For a 2nd level spell, I think it's 3 sorcery points or it may be 4. I would double check that.
You can cast. Wait. No. Hold on.
Because you have to refer to a chart whenever you want to use sorcery points to regain spell levels.
Confer sorcery. Okay, so I'll do. Okay, that's fine. I'll just. Okay, so it is 3. Gotcha. I see that now.
Yeah.
Then he'll go ahead and still do that, Question: if I use Quicken Spell, can I cast 2 spells, like 2 full-on spells?
You can cast a leveled spell and a cantrip. You can't cast 2 leveled spells at the same time, but you can do them on the same turn, even if they're both actions.
Right, gotcha. So I can do a cantrip and then and a leveled spell if I use Quicken Spell.
Yes.
All right, that still takes 2, I believe. Yeah, you spend 2 sorcery points and change the casting time. So I'll do that, and I will cast a level 1. Level 1 Arms of Adar.
Okay.
On the tether, it won't move. This does not cause it to move. It just will. If it fails the DC 14.
I real quick read the Arms of Hadar thing to me.
You invoke the power of Adar, the Dark Hunger, tendrils and energy. Tendrils of dark energy batter all the creatures within 10 feet of me. Okay, so that wouldn't work. Got it.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll just use it on Magic Missile then. We'll do Magic Missile for my level 2.
Does Magic Missile specify you need to see them?
Well,
Because this guy is still...
But it's tethered, and that's what we're using.
He is still invisible, is the thing.
I could fucking do this. I could control it to attack the tethered point, couldn't I?
1 second. This one's weird because I'm using the Witch Bolt as a way to tell where this thing is.
Yeah, so I mean, technically.
So people that use like the crossbow, they can see where it is. With Magic Missile, it specifies you have to see the creature in order to attack it.
But it's the same. I mean, I'm still know exactly where it is though, because it's tethered.
It's not a matter that you need to know where it is. It's a matter that you have to be able to see it in order to attack it.
Well, that kind of literally ruins everything on this. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I guess. That's the only thing I have left is Dissonant Whispers, which will get rid of the tether. But we'll use Dissonant Whisper, and then I'll pair it with a Mind Sliver.
Okay. And both of those are Wisdom saving throws?
Mind Sliver is Intelligence, and Dissonant Whisper is Wisdom, so he needs to make an Intelligence saving throw and a Wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
Alright, we'll start with the Intelligence, which that's an 8. And the Wisdom is a 22.
So he'll take
20.
So he
I looked at the wrong one.
Yeah, he won't move, but he'll take a total of 46, and he'll take half of 3 of the d6.
Okay.
That's 11 damage and half, so 5.
Okay.
And then an extra 1, so he takes a total of 6 damage.
All right. You do still have movement. And then he failed the Mind Sliver. So what is the...
Mind Sliver... Oh, dang.
Okay, subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw before the end of your turn.
Yeah, but it wouldn't... before the end of my next turn. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it still wouldn't have mattered because I was going to allow it to apply to the Wisdom saving throw.
But it wouldn't have mattered.
But it got a 20.
Yeah.
And the DC for you is what?
14. So it wouldn't have mattered.
14? Yeah. Okay.
So it'll apply to someone else's saving throw later.
For the next saving throw it makes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and keep that in mind. Alright, up next is the Onya's turn. He's going to move outside the spell range for Witch Bolt, so that is gone. You see him reappear at where the hole was. Look down at you, and I forgot to add the health he gets back. He is looking super hurt. Like knocking on death's door right now. He looks down at you and just laughs as he casts Gaseous Form on himself and moves through the vines and out of the hole.
Wait. He's just no longer fucking tethered?
Yeah, because he moved outside the range of Witch Bolt,
A little pissed, baby.
and you see him reappear at where that hole was, cast gaseous form on himself, and go through the cracks in the vines out through the top, and he is gone. Which, that will end this combat encounter.
Should have killed that kid when we had the chance.
Should have killed the kid.
Oh, check. Oh, dude, jeez.
Should have killed the kid. I heard that through the Ben. I heard that through the wall before I heard it through the mic.
I heard that through the wall before I heard it through the mic.
What, that just now?
Wait, what?
Yeah, that groan
Yeah.
you did. I heard it all the way in my room, and then I heard it through my headset.
That's wild, and especially for you, Josh, because I'm facing the
I know, right?
Yeah, someone walking their dog outside just went, "Whoa!"
All right, so what are you all doing?
Okay.
Dropping concentration.
falling
Alright.
to the floor. I'm tired.
Could we conceivably like hold up in here and have a short rest or long rest even maybe?
I feel like we should probably just try and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we can just walk out the
Let's just go out this tunnel over here.
All right, so yeah,
Is it noon?
When we
What's
get
in
into
the
another
other
combat
direction,
encounter, y'all are
though?
gonna be fucked.
so
The
yeah, you all.
explorer in me wants to check what's down that tunnel.
Well, you all go through the tunnel in front of you. The pathway is very damp. Your footsteps echo throughout the hallway. It continues to go downwards for a bit until eventually it opens up into another cavern where you see the path that you're currently on continues in front of you, or there's two more pathways off to your right.
Oh fuck! I'm totally tapped. I really don't think I don't have the ability to do anything magically currently. Sebastian, could you get the? I know that this kind of sounds specious. Could you sniff us out of here?
He sniffs the air a bit. And he points unconfidently into one of the tunnels.
I'm gonna be honest.
It's not the one directly in front of you.
I don't have a better guess than that, honestly. I say we follow the lizard.
I mean, let me check one thing. All right, technically, there's not a range on summon beast afterwards it's been summoned.
Okay.
There's just a summon range, if that's understandable.
Yeah.
So, like, you can summon it, but if you want it to reappear, it could just be anywhere in your vicinity.
Let me.
I'm very
let me
confused
read
with where
some
you're
of these real
going
quick.
with this.
Oh man, look, I'm thinking of
Stuff to get
fucking,
us
I
out of
can't
here.
think of the other. Yeah.
Couldn't you just transform to get us out of here?
You know, we could go through the hole we decided to leave from.
I will say that an issue with it I think we're gonna have is the fact that if we go outside in the night right now, there's a bunch of will-o-wisps everywhere. We're gonna be probably getting contact with them. I currently
So are
don't
we
think I have the
trying to
ability.
stay here?
I don't know. I mean, this is a group decision, but I feel like we should maybe try and get some rest somewhere. You're muted. You're muted, Jack.
Jack, you're muted.
You're mute.
I said, God damn it. Isn't that what I said like 2 fucking minutes ago? And we were like, nah, we don't want to be here. Let's move.
Well, we didn't want to be in that big fucking rock area that
I
we
just
were.
meant somewhere find a fucking place to rest.
To the mushrooms.
To the mushroom.
I'm sleeping on a mushroom tonight, baby.
Yeah, Vince is walking through the mushrooms.
Oh no.
So you go back
I-
through the tunnel you
Yeah,
went through.
Vince just walks back.
Go back to that.
I mean, they said that there's
I harvest the flesh of the creature we've
there's-
burned alive.
There's will-o-wisps over by the just out in the forest. So I've got food here. There's a charred centipede that I can just take apart
Honestly.
for sustenance, and then mushrooms for either a bed or a midnight snack. Fuck it.
Well, I can't really argue with it.
Am I wrong?
Be my guest to go through the mushrooms. I'll let you go first.
I'm just gonna like punch into the centipede and just try to take a chunk out of it.
All right. So you guys go back through the tunnel that you had previously gone down, back to the centipede, and you just punch through the centipede. It squishes, its juices come pouring out of the newly formed hole.
Good wording.
Is it rare? How'd I cook it?
Let's see. It is pretty well done. I would say it's closer to well than well done, but it's on the higher spectrum.
It's gonna be a little bit chewier.
Yeah, I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that.
What temperature do you have to cook centipede to? Like 120?
165. It's like chicken.
It's like chicken.
It's like chicken.
So you're eating the centipede?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat.
Kane's gonna walk over. He kind of like looks at the centipede and kind of, and then goes and grabs some rations out of his bag and eats those instead.
I'm eating the centipede. Febjorn tearing into it.
All right, Vince, Febjorn, make a Constitution saving throw.
Fear is tearing into it as well.
This is against being poisoned, so Febjorn, I believe you have advantage.
Hey.
Did you say Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
Nice.
Well, that's a nat 1.
So an 18 in.
I also got a nat 1.
Let's go.
So you and Athera both got a natural 1.
Absolute diarrhea.
You eat this, and God, it tastes terrible. And then you feel the poison take hold in your body, and you are paralyzed for the next minute.
Febjorn's just fucking chowing down.
And Kane looks at you both and goes, "Should I eat the rations?" And then just continues just eating them the rations.
Should have not been a little bitch. Continues eating them.
Kane's just like perched against, like leaning against a rock with like his foot on, like his one leg on the other one, just eating his rations. Just playing with magic in his hands with like dancing lights and stuff around him.
All right, so what's the game plan here?
Oh man, I guess he's paralyzed. I guess we're gonna rest here.
When your legs don't work like that.
Can I? Oh God. So, do we know if the only entrance, the only entrance into that other cave, into the tunnel we came from, was the hole, right?
As far as you were aware, you didn't explore the other pathway.
Kane looks at everybody and goes like, "Should I just collapse the tunnel we came from and make sure that nothing comes back through?"
What if we went back to the tunnel we came through? I mean, we could that house was rotten as shit. We could probably like dig through the wall that he dropped on us.
I mean, probably. I could probably blow my way through it.
All right. So you guys going back to the hole that you dropped into?
I don't think this is where Josh intended us to go.
Or the smarter idea is fucking rest and then do something that could potentially get us killed.
I mean,
I've been advocating for resting the entire time.
I mean, I agree with resting, but you saw that thing just kind of gassed his way out. He can easily gas his way back in.
Yeah, and we'll be here ready to beat his ass again.
I don't
Almost
think
there.
you realize how little shit I can do.
I don't think you realize how hard I can hit with a hammer.
You're not the only member of the
Wait,
team,
hold on.
Fabian.
Oh, we have the time now. Explain this.
Oh, explain what?
So
are you
essentially,
talking
we,
about?
First off, you're not wearing your armor.
Pretty
Two,
much.
You're not.
so pretty
like
much,
me. You're weak and small.
Kane,
You are weak and small.
Kane walks
Unlike
up.
Grandpa.
Kane walks up to Vince and goes, I guess I've never actually introduced myself to you. And he sticks his hand out for a handshake and he goes, my name is Kane Whistlebrook.
I know Kane. You are not Kane. What happened to Kane?
I know my name is Kane Whistlebrook. Heir to the Whistlebrook
so,
family in Oxford.
so just to shed a little bit of light on this for you, she walks over and puts an arm on his shoulder. So essentially everyone goes to sleep, okay? And then of course there's the people that have their guard sessions and whatnot, all right? And then we all wake up in the morning, and this guy is there, and the other Kane is not.
I'm telling you, I am Kane Whistlebrook. I am the real Kane Whistlebrook. The
I mean,
original.
to be fair, he did have all of the same shit on him when he woke up. He was just, as you see, weak and frail as he is.
Is this like dissociative identity disorder or whatever the kids call it these days? There's schizophrenia back in my day.
I don't believe I'm schizophrenic.
Schizophrenia?
It's a very hard word.
It's a very hard learn.
Papa Bugler alarm.
Papa Burger along.
Okay. Well, are you here to stay, or is there a condition to how you are, or your time?
I don't know. I mean, we rested back at the forge, and I'm still me. I think I'm just free.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
I feel like it's a blessing.
Well, if it makes you feel good, I have nothing to say against it. Welcome aboard. And, hi, Vince.
And he grabs his hand, and it is a much weaker handshake, but it's not wimpy.
It's a little wimpy.
It's wimpier, that's for sure. It definitely feels like a wet fish compared to the real Kane, like the fighter Kane, but
You said real Kane, Freudian slip, motherfucker.
real is subjective. And he goes, "It's a pleasure to meet ya. I can't wait to continue our travels."
Well, I'll tell you what. Gramps needs to sleep. And I'm going to go rest upon one of the mushrooms. For at least...
I don't think that's
The look on Josh's face.
So you're gonna go lay down on one of the mushrooms?
I am indeed.
All right. So you go over, find the comfiest looking mushroom.
Okay,
And
I'm resistant to poison. Wouldn't it be a better idea for me to go over and test the waters?
He's already decided it.
Well,
the decision is
Vince,
made.
you go and lay your head on top of one of these mushrooms,
Paralyzed for another minute.
and when you do, the whole area of these mushrooms just puff with spores. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
How big of an area is it filled with spores?
17.
17. You just barely managed to shake off the intense poison you were about to experience.
Oh, shit.
Oh no!
It's like you see him just like plop down, head rested, and then just.
Anyways,
Sneeze and then.
maybe
passes
sleep
out.
with a rag over your face.
He just.
When you sneeze, another Constitution saving throw.
God damn it.
Even better, 19. Fuck you.
What the fuck?
What's your Constitution modifier?
+4.
Ah, that
Yes,
explains
'cause I'm a wizard, motherfucker.
So yeah, you go to sleep. How much does Vince toss and turn in his sleep?
You know, that's a great question. Being an old man, I don't think much. I'm pretty sure I'm ready for a coffin at this point.
Okay, so yeah, the second puff goes off. Shake off that one. You fall right asleep.
Kane looks and goes, I'm not fucking touching that. And he sets up his bedroll like 5 feet or 10 feet off to the side of it,
Good
away
news.
from it.
The good news, though, nothing can creep up on me because it'll set it off.
But also, if something does creep on you, it'll set it off.
Bjorn is now fully convinced that the mushrooms are not poisonous at all, and is also going to join Vince in laying down in them.
I'm gonna make another Constitution.
Yep.
saving throw.
As soon as Fabiorn, as soon as your foot hits these mushrooms, poof, another poison cloud.
I'm
19.
going up this entire fucking time. 19 plus 4, 23. Fuck you.
All right.
How much
So,
does
yeah.
Fabian toss and turn?
17 plus 2. Not terribly, honestly. He's a pretty heavy sleeper.
I figured with all the project he has, he like tosses and turns and.
Oh no, he's fully confident in his work. He's not worried about it at all. I'll make another one if you want me to.
No.
No, I mean only if you feel like you would toss in your sleep any at all.
No,
He's
not
a
unless
rock.
not unless he's having like a particularly like
Mhm.
intense dream, but he's like otherwise he can fucking sleep. He's a mountain dwarf. Like he can sleep anywhere. He doesn't need to toss and turn to be comfortable.
He literally turns into a rock.
All right. Well, Sebastian is going to walk up to Vince
No.
to sleep, and poof.
Well, I finally fail. I do not.
Natural 19,
Let's see what is
21, baby.
Sebastian fails.
Oh no!
So this cloud goes off, and just all in his nose. And he is now poisoned for the next hour.
Oh no!
My son.
Kane looks at it and goes, I'm fucking good.
She's gonna walk over.
Athera, what are you
and,
doing?
She's gonna walk over and pull Sebastian away from the other two.
The moment you pull him, poof. Now you need to go into this Constitution saving throw.
Can you guys be
19.
fucking quiet? I'm trying to get some sleep over here.
All right, so what'd you get, Fabiorn?
What did I get?
Yeah,
21.
and then Athera.
19.
So yeah, you all are fine. Sebastian's just coughing up what the spores that went to his mouth.
You did
All
what
right.
I said to do and just put like a rag over his over his mouth to just keep the spores directly out of his lungs, but otherwise he's fine.
I guess
Maybe a wet
Kane.
rag?
I guess Kane will take first watch.
All right. Is this a long rest or a short rest?
Are we gonna do a long rest here?
Attempt long rest.
Long
If
rest.
bad, short rest. Attempt
Yeah.
long rest.
Yeah. If something goes wrong, we'll cut it short, but otherwise long rest.
We're doing a long rest.
All right. All right. So, Kane, you're taking first watch.
Yeah, I'll take first watch.
Give me a perception roll.
Not 20!
The mushrooms.
22.
22.
But nat 20.
All right. So where you sat up right now?
So on the map, you had that little
Mhm.
corner. So I'm away from the mushrooms. I'm sitting on the corner where the wall comes around and goes into that big room. So I'm sitting on that little corner.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you're sitting here, you're watching,
He's
you're
kind of
waiting.
thinking about everything and how long he's been trapped.
And I'd say about 20 minutes into your watch,
Oh God.
which with your with your high perception, you actually notice this. The sound of 2 feet landing ever so gently right behind you.
Kane spins around and thrusts his hand forward and basically readies his action to thunderclap them, whoever it was.
Okay. Let me pull this back up.
How long has it been since the Oni left?
20.
About an hour, I would say.
How long has it been since the group decided to take the short or the long rest?
About 15 minutes
Yeah, so we're
since
like,
you started your rest.
All right, so Aethera at this point would still be
right
there.
about there. Yeah, no, back.
So
Yeah,
back
right,
one. Okay.
right about there.
All right. So Aethera, where are you sitting?
Down away from the spores, I would assume.
Not super close to the spores, but like slightly out of the way with Sebastian.
So about right here, you'd say.
Yeah.
All right. So you turn around, thrust your hand forward, and you don't see anything. But as your hand thrusts forward, you definitely feel this creature that is back.
And I thunderclap with, and it's a radius of 10 feet, radius of 5 feet around each creature within range, other than you, may succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage. And everybody can hear it within 100 feet.
Okay. And
clear
the
wake
radius was what?
It's about
5 feet?
5 feet.
Okay. So yeah, you thrust your hand into this, and this boom echoes down the hall, wakes everyone up, shakes the mushrooms. So, poof. Vince, Febjorn,
20.
Oh my
Constitution saving
God.
throws.
20. 30, 20.
Unaffected by this.
Could I do something in response to waking up?
Well, in
Does it
response to
immediate-
waking up, yes. You won't have enough time to stop the Oni reappearing as he's bringing the glaive down on top of Kane.
Oh no, I'm not gonna. I can't. I recognize that I can't do anything for that. Why? I was gonna say, why is he so much bigger?
And Kane, while he's fucking, like, he does the thunderclap, and he's just like, why does no one ever listen to Kane on getting the fuck out of an area? And then just gets slammed by a glaive.
All right, what was the damage you did to him?
3.
3? All right. And I'm going to real quick.
Does he appear to still be like damaged or?
We'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
Oh, this man's full fucking
heals
health.
every 6
Could
goddamn
I-
seconds.
In response to waking up, knowing that that's a spell and we're probably in danger, cast Carlisle's Guard and detonate it to create a huge fat AoE of the spores.
I
We will
was
in just a
going to
second.
ask. I was gonna ask if I could basically do pocket sand, but with a handful of spores.
Oh my God, you guys.
All
I?
right, so he is going to make 2 attacks against Kane. The first one is a 23.
That hits.
The second one is an 8.
That one does not hit.
All right, so the first strike, real quick. I have apparently lost a D10. That's not good.
Oh no!
You guys did
Guess
this
I'll
to
just-
me.
you're fine.
Wanted to fucking rest.
16 damage.
Now we have weapons.
Yeah, that nearly killed my ass.
Actually, hold on. 16 plus 3, so 19
Yeah,
damage.
no, that downed me in 1. I am knocked.
I realized we did not take a full rest and are not fully healed.
No, because we should have fucking left.
And so he stands back up and just and you all can see as he stands back up, apart from the mark that the thunder wave or thunderclap left on him, he is fully healed. Vince, you can do your thing.
I'm going to cast Carlisle's Guard, which, for a brief moment, you see. What is this symbol? I believe it's evocation.
Evocation.
No, wrong.
Oh,
Abjuration.
Abjuration. That's right, because it was
And the abjuration symbol simply pops upon his chest, and 3 orbs circle around him, and then explode out, just detonating. And I'm trying to create a fat AOE of the spores.
All right, and it's a range of 5 feet for the damage.
So-
right?
Oh, wait. I'm sorry.
yeah, so
I'm
no,
actually
I
not
can't-
down.
Yeah.
I'm not down. I just remembered. I'm going to use Relentless Endurance, and I survive on 1.
All right, awesome. So yeah, he still turns around and turns his back to you because he doesn't see you just take the hit and get back up. But
If you can
Vince,
get over to me, I can do some healing.
you release this energy that you conjure around you. The spores, which normally are just confined to where this is, now go out an extra 5 feet. So, yeah, it would just be him because I think James is just outside the area. And Sebastian is already poisoned. So he will make a Constitution saving throw,
Should I make
which
another one?
he passes. Yes, you go ahead and make another one. And Febjorn, you go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw.
All right. 22. Question: are the mushrooms even existing anymore?
The ones around you, no.
21.
21? Alright, you're not poisoned either.
God,
I'm immediately going to stop rolling even moderately well as soon as combat starts.
Honestly, I'm scared.
Yeah, I've had too good of luck in the past, few.
So what I'm trying to understand is this is where we TPK, people.
Yeah, should have fucking left.
Was that
All right.
We got this, boys.
Will-o-wisps?
No, we got.
We
this.
could have
I
tried
got
to find a
this.
way out of
Don't
the
worry
fucking
about it.
cave.
I will 1v1 him.
Why don't you go big spider or something? Yeah, go big spider.
I'm going brown.
All right.
Bear. Let's go.
Well, this is new combat, so new initiative rolls.
Yeah, that's
You
about
bet
what
your
I
sweet
expected right
pippy.
there.
15.
Hold on.
We're gonna get a water.
Alright, and then this thing. He gets this.
You know what?
Hmm.
Run after him. Roll initiative, and then if your roll is higher than his, take his water.
No, fuck you. I could hear the whole thing.
Ah, shit. He knows.
Alright. So, 25 to 20. Alright, 20 to 15.
15.
Alright. 15 to 10.
Whoa.
What is your dex?
Oh. Dex.
Yep.
16, so plus 3.
Alright.
Roll the 12. Fuck it.
Alright.
We know where it is.
10 to
boys.
5.
9.
James got a 7.
You got a
All right.
fucking now
And
one.
5 to 1.
4. Which makes sense after getting fucking slashed.
Alright. So up first in the order is Febjorn. What are you doing?
All right. What would you consider it to be to grab a fistful of spores and toss them at this motherfucker?
I would make an attack roll. Well, actually, since it's a
Whole
fistful of
mushroom.
spores, I would give him a Constitution saving throw against it. You would just have to make a Constitution saving throw because you're disrupting the mushrooms again around you.
But would it take my attack to do so?
Yes, it would be
Or
your
maybe
action.
Not even like object interaction or anything.
I mean, that's
Hey.
an action.
Pocket sand is a
I
bonus
thought
action.
that was a bonus action.
Nope, that's an action.
Pocket sand's a bonus action.
You're a pocket sand. Shut up.
If you have sand,
Uh,
I suppose.
Can't believe you. Pocket spores.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and make the Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Out of the way for. I didn't even see that dice come out of my tray, but it's on the floor now. It lodged. I need to find that real quick because I only have 2 d20s.
Yo,
There's-
that's
what? Those
the
are rookie
quantum
numbers.
theory where like there's always the one chance that all the molecules in your hand will dodge the molecules in the table.
Yeah. 17 on the Constitution.
All right, so yeah, you are not poisoned, and he will
All
make
right.
a Constitution saving throw against it again.
Is he in range of the spores, or are you counting for me throwing them? Because
Counting for you throwing them.
10-foot
see,
line.
because I don't know if he's like immune to them or anything.
He had to make a saving throw, so that means he isn't.
I mean, that could be the DM just fucking with us. His
No,
saving
I would
throw-
tell you if he's immune to it.
He's probably
That's what I'm
resistant. I would assume he's resistant.
Well, we don't know. He's safe.
No, agreed.
This doesn't do damage. It's
Okay, I'm gonna take
Looking
2
into
big
the-
fucking handfuls and toss
All
them.
right, so yeah, he's going to make a Constitution saving throw. That's a natural 1. He is now poisoned.
I just looked into
Hell
what poison
yeah.
does. He has disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks. Fuck him.
Let's fucking
But
go!
so does Sebastian. No.
That's fine, but
Uh,
by the rules of what you said, this shit lasts an hour.
Yep, it certainly does.
After this
Yo, this
combat,
guy-
I am picking up, like, I'm
This-
collecting these
This
spores.
man's dying. You know what? Nah.
All
we're,
right.
We're picking some of the mushrooms and I'm
The
growing them.
moment
every-
he failed, I became fucking Phoenix Wright.
Fucking failed and Phoenix Wright came out of the
Objection!
left stage.
All right, so that is your action. You do still have movement.
Yeah. Can I get
No.
over to,
I hate to be a stickler, but Sebastian is also poisoned.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I should probably put the token on him as well.
But he also has pack tactics, so it just negates it. Fuck him. Sebastian has too much on his side.
Sebastian's built different.
I'm
Alright.
gonna run over to Kane and bonus action lay on hands.
Is laying on hands bonus action, or is it an action?
I thought it was a bonus action, but maybe.
I mean, I could be.
No,
Uh,
it's an
lay-
action.
Lay on
Okay.
hands is an action.
Fuck you. Shit.
All right.
This is your fault.
Are you still running over to Kane? Are you still running over to Kane?
No, not to Kane. But I'm gonna get between him and Sebastian.
So like right there,
Or
one
don't,
more.
Don't stand there.
Yeah.
right there. All right.
Don't stand there? What?
Don't stand in
No,
front of
don't
Athera.
stand to the left.
Oh, yeah, no. In front
So
of
right there.
Sebastian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me one more Constitution saving throw for disrupting the mushrooms.
Listen, I swear to God, if I get a double natural one again, I'm coming for you. Nope. 17 again.
All right. Yep. All right. Cool. That will end your turn. Up next is Athera.
Bonus action healing word on Kane.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll
It's gonna
your
be a
healing.
second. second level.
Okay, yeah.
So 2 + 3 + 4, 9.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And then I will action wild shape
All right.
into a brown bear,
What's the size on that?
large. Welcome to Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
I'm gonna get right up on this bitch.
All right.
And that's really all I can do
All right. So
for
yeah.
now.
All right. That'll be the end of your turn. Up next is the Oni, who is still laughing throughout all of this and is going to make 2 attacks against Febjorn for being the one to throw the poison at him.
At
Hell yeah.
disadvantage.
They are both at disadvantage. Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna get a second die out, just to make this easier on myself.
Hit me, bitch.
Well, the first attack is an 8.
Nope.
The second attack is a 19. Actually, no, sorry, 16. I took the wrong one.
Nope.
No. All right.
Oh,
Are you wielding your shield?
Motherfucker. Wait, what?
Shield or two-handing your?
Oh, fuck yeah, no, 16 hits.
All right. Yeah. All right. So, and I'll just go ahead and grab another fucking D10 out.
Oh wait, no, didn't I?
That's why I ask if you're two-handing your weapon or using your shield.
Last time I specifically mentioned it, I said two-handing the weapon, so I'm just gonna go with that. Didn't I give myself the +2 to my AC with my fucking channel divinity?
No, you gave the bonus damage to Kane's staff. Because this is still that
Fuck,
same
aren't you
day.
using that? Do that.
Because I was using
Stab the fucker.
because I was ranged.
Stab him with a
Yeah, I
staff.
Okay. In the morning, I'm putting it on my armor. Fuck
All right.
everyone else. Yes, that does hit.
All right, so yeah. Good for you. He rolled shit on damage, but that is still a 7 points of slashing damage. And I actually didn't do that at the start of his turn, so that is that. All right, so yeah. The burn mark that the thunderclap left is completely gone now. He healed that back up. He's just... But that'll be the end of his turn. Vince, you are up.
Damn. Well, I got one thing to try 3 times. So hopefully I get it in 1.
Okay.
But because I seem to be building a fucking immunity to a poison, I have fat balls right now. And
Fantastical.
Then he's going to try and kill himself with poison, but realize it's not going to work.
fat balls right now, so I'm gonna hit him with Witch Bolt.
All right. Make an attack roll.
He rolled a 20. He rolled a net 20.
All right, man. That's what level are you casting it at?
Unfortunately, first level. I'm out of second
All right.
level slots.
So that's 12 plus a d12, though. It rolls a
that's
1.
right, That's how we do it. Fuck. Please be next damage.
D12.
He rolled a 1.
12 plus 6.
18.
Oh, that's not bad.
Couldn't do it in my head.
I'm trying to do math in my head.
But now he's
all right.
tethered. Fuck him up.
All right, so yeah, you release the evocation symbol straight at him. Blue crackling energy is now grasped onto him, and you can now use Witch Bolt again on your next turn. It won't get the crit damage, but you'll still have an automatic D12 damage.
Yeah.
All right. Are you going to move?
Fuck no, I'm gonna stay right there.
All right. So that will be the end of your turn. Up next is James. What's he doing?
James is going to I guess, do Eldridge Blast. Good old faithful.
All right. He will have to move to the right in order to get a clear shot at him because this lineup is pretty full. Actually, you know what? He's in front of Sebastian and Febjorn, which are both small characters. Fuck it. He doesn't have to move. He can just go over their heads.
That's very true.
Yeah, he's gonna Eldridge Blast.
Fuck, how tall is Febjorn?
Ah, never mind. That's an 8.
All right, yeah. He releases the Eldritch Blast. The Oni just kind of like moves his head out of the way. Lifts up his glaive. James does still have movement and a bonus action.
He's gonna stay where he is.
Because he's hurt himself, and he's gonna stay there because he can't really do anything bonus action wise.
All right. So that'll be the end of his turn. It's now Sebastian, who is going to take one step to the right and release a crossbow bolt, but actually it would be a straight roll because there are things there, or people there.
Yeah, flat roll.
All right, that's a 16 plus 3, 19, so that he definitely hits.
My boy.
Give me 1 second. Actually, it's a plus 5 on his crossbow, so that's even better, 21. All right, so it's going to be a d8 plus 3. That's a 4 damage plus sneak attack damage. Wow, you want to talk about rolling minimum damage there.
All ones?
Yeah. All right, so he deals... So, I can't... 5 points of damage in that turn. And he's just going to move right on back. And that'll be the end of his turn. Up next is Kane.
Kane, if I move up 1, does that give me flanking?
Like up and to the right?
Yeah.
Like over here?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, that would give you flanking.
He's gonna take a crack with his staff, I guess.
All right.
Yeah,
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Yeah.
It does deal an extra d8 right now.
Yes, I see that. I'm gonna two-hand it for a 1d8 plus 1, and then it'll have an extra d8 if I hit.
Yep.
Nope,
I rolled the same number twice. That's an 8 in total. 9 in total.
Yeah, no. You unfamiliar with martial weapons at this point. Go to strike, but the bottom of the pole gets caught on some rocks and you don't get the hit off.
He spits the blood in his mouth from whenever he got slashed on the back of this thing's neck.
All right. You do still have bonus action and a bit more movement if you want.
Bonus action. I don't know. He's gonna fucking telepathic speech to fucking Vince and be like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it out of here.
Holding the tennis. Don't worry, we will.
All right. So that'll be the end of that turn. Febjorn, you're back up.
I really wish I had some fucking spell slots.
I will say, because Kane is where he is, you will also get flanking. That's advantage on your attack.
On the attack roll?
Yep.
Yes.
I'll make a big fucking meaty swing.
All right.
That is a 19 to hit.
Definitely hits. Roll your damage.
The motherfucker. That is... Fucking launched it again. Jesus. 9...
9.
Yeah, 9 damage.
9 points of bludgeoning damage. Nice. All right, so yeah, you bring the hammer down, cracks into his side, definitely pushes him off to the side a little bit, and he stands back up, still laughing as ever. You do still have movement and a bonus action.
What can I do as a bonus action?
I don't think much.
Yeah, I could cast a fucking spell. Fuck, I forgot about my reactions. Okay. But yeah, that's irrelevant now. Yeah, that's my thing.
All right, so yeah, that's the end of your turn. Back around to Aethera. What are you doing?
As far as I know, Mike is still in the restroom.
Ah. Then I guess we'll do the Oni's turn since he rolled a 12 as well. He is going to take a step to Vince.
And activate the spores.
Actually, those spores are gone because of
Oh yeah,
Vince's
Vince
spell.
blasted them away.
And he is going to attempt to grab Vince.
Ah!
Oh, fuck.
Hilariously enough, guess what I have as a fucking reaction? Shield.
I don't know if this counts. Well, actually, because he's going to grapple is what he's trying to do.
Oh, okay, so never mind.
So it's a contested strength check. Well, he makes a strength check. You make strength or acrobatics, whichever, or yeah, strength or athletics or acrobatics, whichever is higher. So
Another
he is
plus
going
2
to.
for me. Let's see if I can get
Sorry
some
about that. I'm bad.
hot rolls. Because you rolled the same initiative as the Oni. Oni's going in your stead. What did he roll?
He rolled a 16.
17.
So actually, I didn't even do that with disadvantage, but it doesn't matter. So yeah. So yeah, he goes to grab you. Did you use athletics or acrobatics?
I used acrobatics.
So yeah, he goes to grab you. You dodge out of the way of his grab. That was his action, so that'll be his turn. Aethera, what are you doing?
Hey, bear!
She'll follow him. She's
So,
gonna
like,
nip
go
at
up?
his heels. Yes.
Flanking,
Up more or
'cause I'm
what?
on that side, right?
Yeah. You want to go up one more,
Alright.
or
Fucking go. Yeah, one more.
all right?
I'll be the rockin'. My boy Vince over there's the hot place.
I keep forgetting to do the healing thing for him. All right.
No, it's okay. You don't have to. All right.
No, it happened.
Ah, shit. All right. So, Bear makes 2 attacks. One with its teeth and one with his claw.
All right, make your attacks.
That's a 2.
That does not hit.
That's a 16 plus 6.
16 plus 6. I would say that hits.
All right.
Just for you, though.
Uh,
I'm gonna let that 22 hit.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Whoever does it next, fuck you.
2d6. In minimal damage. Plus 4. So 7.
So 7 damage.
Yes.
All right. I have to do fucking.
Oh wait. I have flank.
Yes, you do. So go ahead and we'll take that first one as that 22. We'll take that as your first attack. So whatever the
Oh, okay. Hold
bite
on,
is.
then. So do you want me to re-roll the damage then?
Are they the same damage die?
No.
Okay,
it's
then yeah,
different
re-roll.
Damage dice. All right. 1d8. I mean that looks like a fucking 8, but I guess it's a 2 plus 4, so 6.
All right.
I feel cheated.
All right. And then go ahead and make your second attack. With
I'm good to
advantage.
just roll 2d20, right?
Yeah, whichever's higher.
All right. That's an 11 and a 12, so 12 plus 6, 18.
12 plus 6, 18. Yeah, 18 hits. What's the damage?
That's gonna be 2d6 plus 4. D6. 5 plus 4, 9.
Alright, so 9 points of damage. Yeah, you go claw at his back, you rake your claws across it and take a bite at his ankle. He's looking pretty hurt now.
We're going for the Achilles heel, boy.
Alright, you still have some movement.
I'll stay there. I'm alright there.
Alright.
Wait, bonus action.
Do you have a bonus
no,
action
never
as a
mind.
bear?
I don't have. I mean, technically, yes, but
She can
do I have
roar.
something that I can use? Not really. I can be scary.
I'm a bonus.
Have a look at him, very scary.
I'm a bonus action bear roar.
I'm gonna bonus action.
Alright.
Roar
So
means I
Vince,
love you,
it is
the
your
asshole.
turn.
Just gonna. I'm gonna generate energy and just shock him
Alright.
for a D12.
That is your action.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, go ahead and roll your 12.
That is 9.
9 points. Definitely good hit.
Yes.
So yeah, you re-release the energy that you have tethered to him. It impacts, even though there's still an electrical line to him, but it impacts him and knocks him around a bit. Even still.
Since
The
he
grin
crit
has
on the
not left
initial
his-
hit, shouldn't the actual damage be critted afterward, Mr. DM?
Nope,
already
because
said
they
that.
are different instances of damage.
You can't blame a guy for trying.
It's just like how you cannot crit on magic missile.
Sorry, Ben, I tried.
Yeah, fucking god, dude.
All right, you do still have movement and a bonus action.
You know, I recently just thought to myself, like, are there fucking bonus action spells for wizards at this point? And there are, and I just haven't taken any of them. So, notes for later for when I expand my spell book. But
All right,
I'm thinking of moving. I'm not going to actually.
all right, cool. So that will be the end of your turn then.
I will hold
Up
him there.
next,
Everyone else beat the shit out of him.
up next is James.
Eldridge Blast.
All right, make your attack roll.
Good old Eldridge Blast.
Actually. No, let's see. Hold on. Let me read this. If he moves... I'm trying to think, because I think poison spray would get everybody in that area, right?
What is the range on it? What does it say?
Extend your hand toward a creature you can see within range and project a puff of noxious gas from your palm. The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage. It's 10 feet.
Is it a line or a cone?
Doesn't say.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
I mean, if you're looking at the wording, if we're playing this by a magic,
I'm assuming it's a
gathering
line
roll,
because it says you just.
Okay,
extend-
so it's you're targeting a creature, so it's not an area of effect. So you
Yeah.
can do a poison spray on him.
Okay, cool. So he'd need to move. He'd actually need to move up into the left too, I think.
Well, he doesn't. What's the
Because
range on it?
he's
5 feet?
15 feet away from
10
it
feet?
right now. Yeah, he's
Okay,
10
so yeah.
feet, so he's 15 feet. So he needs to move up and to the left because I think he can't move to the right because of the wall.
Yeah. All right, so yeah,
And
he
he'll
gets
do,
right there.
He'll do poison spray on it. Con 13.
All right, so he
Probably
makes a
not the
Constitution
best
saving
decision
throw
I just
with
chose.
disadvantage because he's poisoned.
Yeah.
Let me pull him back up. Ooh, that is a 8.
He fails.
All right, so that's 1d12. You said
1d12.
nice.
5.
5. All right.
Damn, could
So,
have
yeah.
been a good one.
This puff of noxious gas goes towards this Oni and into his face, and he takes a big breath and All right. James does still have movement. He has 25 feet of movement if he wants to use it.
I mean, he doesn't really need to.
All right. Then up next is Sebastian. He is going to once again move on over, take a crossbow shot. It's a straight roll since there are people around. That's a natural 1. So he fires his crossbow. It just goes wide. Doesn't even come close to him.
Nearly hits Vince.
Sebastian's, and he's just going to scoot on back. All right. So that is Sebastian's turn. Kane, you're up.
If I move 1 to the right, do I get flank again, I guess?
Yep.
He's going to go for the staff again. He's literally got no spells left.
Not even cantrips?
I have
literally got
cantrips,
this
but they don't do a whole lot of damage. If I hit with a staff, it'll do a 2d8. So he's gonna take another swing with advantage. 2d8.
I was gonna say notes for later. Get firebolts. It's the golden adult 1d10. And you don't have to sell your soul for it.
I've been so the way I built him is I'm trying to stick with like psionic abilities to match his spell thing. First one's a 3, second one is a 13. God dang!
Yeah, 13's not enough. You
I'm
managed
rolling terrible.
Yeah, you managed to do a bit better on the swings, but it's not quite enough to make impact.
He's just gonna stay where he is, I guess.
All right. So up next is Febjorn.
I'm gonna take a big swing.
All right. Do it with advantage.
Excellent. 13.
13? 13 does not hit.
Fuck me.
So yeah, you bring your hammer down. He's able to move right out of the way just in time.
With advantage, it feels bad to miss.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't do shit. Well, that's that, I guess.
Don't tell me about it. I used all my spells last time and I was useful, and now I'm absolutely useless.
All right.
Skill
So
issue, honestly.
Febjorn just went. Athera, you are up. What are you doing?
We're gonna go for the good old 1-2
The 1-2 combo?
buckle, the 1-2 buckle to shoot type of combo.
All right.
All right, so I got flanking still.
Yep.
All right, let's see. 9 plus 6,
I am
11.
Dice.
11 does not hit.
Oh, all right.
Wait, 9 plus 6, that's 15. But that still doesn't hit.
I'm a dumbass. 11 plus 6.
That one hits 17, yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. 2d6. That's 10, baby. Plus 4, 14. Let's go.
14. Nice. All right, you do still have some movement if you want to use it.
Now we're gonna keep him pinned there.
All right. It is now the Oni's turn.
I'll be right back.
And
Fuck
he
this
is
nerd.
he's gonna look around still and he is going to snap one of his fingers, and from this center point, right about, hold on, let me find, from here, yeah,
He's gonna fucking suicide bomb us.
he is going to, from here, I have to,
I would get
no,
everybody.
it was that one. Right there. And I have to 15-foot radius, yeah. He snaps his fingers, and from his hand, a black shadow emerges and covers this entire area in darkness.
I'm
And
still
he-
tethered to him.
You are still tethered to him. He is going to.
Does my dark vision see through it, or?
No, this is magical darkness. He is going to go up into the air 10 feet, so Febjorn, Vince, and Kane would all get opportunity attacks at this moment.
I don't get an opportunity attack?
No,
I would have
because
to
he's
swing.
not out of your melee range yet.
23 to hit.
How?
Because he's going up 10 feet, and you're a large creature, so you have a 5-foot range, but you're also up 10 feet.
Bullshit.
AKA, you could
You know
still
what?
grab him and
Go
bring him
for it.
down. Bring him down.
From downtown,
Grab his
baby.
ass. I
Alright,
don't
so-
know if he
I'm
can do
gonna hit
gaseous
him
form
with the
again.
Boston Crab.
Okay.
I don't know
Okay,
if he can turn into
So
gas again.
these opportunity attacks are with disadvantage because you cannot see.
Well, I'm tethered to him.
But we're all flanking.
You still can't see because this is magical darkness.
Okay, that
No,
was...
he's. Wouldn't he be able to trigger his witch bolt?
Not as
that's
an
what I was
opportunity
going-
attack.
Ah,
Okay,
no.
Well, then
I'm
I'm just
back.
swinging with my fist to hit his
With-
toes, I suppose.
With disadvantage, it was a 21. Or no,
Okay.
with the disadvantage, it was a 17.
What am I
Okay,
doing?
that still hits. You can make an opportunity attack against this guy with disadvantage because he's cast magical darkness.
Well, here's... Okay, that's unfortunate for me, because I have not been doing well normally. Alright, first one.
13 damage.
No, I'm not making it. The first one was a 4, and the second one was a 2. God, it got worse!
I think I need the Warcaster.
13 damage, motherfucker.
That's an opportunity attack.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's what-
But swinging my fist at disadvantage to hit his fucking toes, I rolled a dirty 20 twice. So
Hell yeah.
He takes 3 damage into his ankle with my
Alright.
fist.
And he takes
And then-
13 damage from my fucking hammer.
All right.
I just broke one of his ankles.
Guys, I lost
So, yeah.
my D20.
So yeah, he
Better go
flies
catch
up,
it.
and since you are all in the darkness, you can't see where he goes, so I'm putting him out there. But Athera, you do get an opportunity attack at this point now, with disadvantage.
Ah. Well, with advantage, wouldn't it be?
You with disadvantage.
Oh no, nothing's. I'm not
He is, yes.
flanking him with
He is still
with
tied to you,
anything,
yeah.
am I?
Sorry, what was that? Was that Athera?
Does it technically not count as flanking?
You would still.
Oh, well then. where
No,
is the
not
disadvantage?
for you.
No. Okay.
Okay, so both Febjorn and actually, since everyone's roles were decided one way or another, it would technically still be flanking. That was something I missed, but everyone's first rolls
It
still hit.
wouldn't have helped.
Yeah.
This is a 21 to
So,
hit.
Athera, you're the only one that wouldn't get flanking because he is off the ground and you're not technically across from someone with this.
So just two 20 is what you're saying.
Yep, and then take the lower one.
Oh well, it doesn't fucking hit. I'll tell you
Oh,
that.
you should have got him. Ah. What the fuck? He's just gonna keep bullying us.
Then we should fucking leave.
He's gonna bully us outside.
We should have left in the first place.
All right, so that's the Oni's turn. Vince, you're up. You are in
Hey.
magical darkness and cannot see a goddamn thing.
Wait.
I
So
do-
good
I
question.
can't see anything
With
past like my own hands, right?
Right.
That's what I'm saying? Yeah.
super quick question. Would my reaction allow me to do the multi attack or no?
No, it's just one attack.
No. Okay. I was just
Because the multi attack is an action, not a reaction.
Can I see where my tether like trails off into the darkness?
You can see from what limited visibility you have, you can see it kind of points to the north on this map.
So, like, by where, like on the map wise, by where,
In this general direction.
Yeah, Kane.
Mm-hmm.
By where Kane is. Did you say this general direction and use your hand?
No, I did this.
Are you on a different layer?
No, I mean I've used.
Just
I can
reset.
do-
Yeah, reset
reset
the
it.
reset
Okay.
the stream, Ben.
Okay, I'm glad I wasn't going crazy.
It's the same thing that happened to me earlier.
So yeah, this general direction here.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, I'm just. You know what? Because I know it is that way, I'm gonna move. Oh, damn! I have to. Can I get up there?
Where?
Like, past
You-
that-
You can climb the rocks, or you can go around.
I'll go around, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. To the northwest and one up of Kane.
So here,
Yes, following my tether.
okay, and you see him right there.
Oh, some fucker, detonate.
All right, roll that d12.
They can't see, but they can hear me. Over here!
Yep,
That is a fat max damage of 12.
nice.
I just want the glade. All right.
All right, James is up next.
Everyone.
James
everyone
is
have
going
a-
to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to move up basically 2 spaces to the left of Vince and 1 down.
So there.
No, that's 2 spaces.
sorry,
Yeah,
there.
there you go.
Yes, yeah.
And he's going to...
Bread and butter, bread and butter.
he's going to Eldridge Blast, I guess.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, man.
Make your attack roll.
That's a good question. I'm looking at something. Ooh, actually, no.
Not Eldritch Blast?
He's going to Ray of Frost it.
All right. Make an attack roll. Because that reduces movement by 10 feet, right?
Fucking forgot Ray of Frost does that.
I got a 4! Dude, I'm throwing all of these dice away. They are no longer existing.
So, yeah.
You're going into dice prison.
James, the moisture in the air from the dank cave
Dang!
collects onto his hands. It freezes, it releases this cold energy, and it just veers off to the side, doesn't make the impact.
He makes some fucking fish gibberish noises and throws some shrimp.
All right,
Is he
up
still
next.
elevated?
Yes, he is still up 10 feet. All right, so up next is Sebastian, who is completely blind and doesn't know what's going on. So I'm just going to fucking roll a d4, see which direction he goes.
Into the spores, into the spores, into the spores, into the spores.
I didn't decide which direction. So, all right. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, he moves this way, and then he's out of the darkness. So 10. He's going to look up. He sees James. 15, 20, 25. He only has 25. So he can't quite see. Well, that one's tough.
I think you'd be able to see him from here.
Draw a line or do a cone.
Because, I mean, if he's from here, he can see, kind of see.
If he's over 1 more, he'd be able to see it.
Yeah, but just from where he moved. Yeah, I'll make the attack roll with disadvantage.
He already has disadvantage. He's poisoned.
Yeah. He does not hit. He fires his crossbow at some movement he sees, goes wide, no impact. That's Sebastian's turn. Kane, you are up. You are completely covered in darkness.
Kane, he heard Vince speak, so he's gonna run toward Vince.
All right.
He's gonna come out left
This way?
Yeah, and he sees Vince, and he sees the guy, so he's going to move out past Vince to the left.
Right here?
Yep, one more. And then he's going to cast... I have no spells, but he's going to go ahead and cast Mind Sliver.
Alright, that's an intelligence saving throw?
Yep, intelligence saving throw.
Alright. And he has disadvantage with this. That is a 4.
He takes 1d6, and he has a minus d4 from the next saving throw he makes.
Alright.
Grapple him! Grapple him!
Let's see. D6. That's the dice I'm looking for. Max damage! 6 damage.
Alright.
And then, yeah.
How do you want to kill him?
Oh! Kane, he's like a little bit over half health, but he's just got like this blood just dripping from his mouth. He's got still got remnants of a gash on his chest from the giant glaive. He just points his hand up and just goes, "Just fucking die already!" And he casts his mind sliver
from an aneurysm.
Yeah, and he literally he targets its mind, and he just reaches out, and in his head he just starts to crush its brain.
So yeah,
It laughs, bleeds.
the Oni, as it's trying to get away, still laughing, glaive in hand, just just falls to the ground. Glaive clatters against the floor, and he is dead.
Kane grabs his quarterstaff and just walks up to it and starts hitting it in the face, just going, "It's hitting now, isn't it? It's hitting now!"
Can I loot the glaive?
With
Yeah.
with the thing on the floor, just start detonating. Just
I was gonna ask if I could take a look at the glaive. I don't necessarily want to keep it. I just want to take a good look at it.
And then...
So the glaive is very crudely made. It
Dang.
definitely seen some use. You can tell that this is
We
not
can-
the first time the Oni has done something like this. It's a standard glaive.
And Kane just collapses on the floor. Just... Oh, God. Oh, gods. And I think he's just gonna pass out.
All right. What's everyone else doing?
I'm with Ethereum beating the shit. I guess no one's with me now. I'm just beating the shit out of its corpse.
I mean, Febjorn has a process now. His head's being pasted.
Yeah,
It just happens every time.
You
Like
can't
father, like
heal
son,
if your
motherfucker.
you can't heal if your head is paste.
Febjorn's earning that long rest and is turning this motherfucker to paste.
And guess what, guys? Through all of these encounters, I am unscathed. Let's fucking go.
We level up.
I mean, I only took
No.
7 points, but that's a fourth of my hit points, so, you know.
I took
All right.
I
So
nearly
what?
died again.
So what is everyone doing?
Sleep.
All right.
Unless someone wakes me up, I'm out.
Going back to the mushrooms, going back to sleep.
So the mushrooms are mostly gone. The only things left are the ones that you had made your bed in, Febjorn.
Okay.
You go lay in, put your head back.
What's my It's Constitution, right?
Yeah,
19.
that passes. Yeah. All right. So with Kane and Febjorn now passed out, what are the rest of you going to do? I assume you're going to make some sort of camp here.
For the moment, yes. Vince, though, is very vengeful in this moment, very uncharacteristically of himself.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time anybody wakes up, this thing is probably going to have its cranium caved in from stomping consistently, and either bruises or a hole through its chest, whichever happens first. Whichever happens before Vince's body gives out.
All right. And Sebastian goes up to you, Vince, and looks very confused.
Considering that, for as far as Sebastian has known, I am not like this. Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very correct. You should be confused.
Oh, I think I figured something out just now. Was
All right.
the Oni the thing that you saw? That you chased to IC?
This bastard impersonated my son.
On.
That's my boy. Nobody touches my
Oh,
boy.
poor grandpa.
You see, while you're doing this, Sebastian like pulls at your coat or your shirt. Hands you the short sword.
One straight through his chest, twist, ripping it out, and just going at it until hold on. I'm gonna roll something to see how long I've gone for. Actually, what would the check be to see how long before I just make myself pass out?
Well, did you go to sleep at all during the time that you had been taken?
Yeah, probably very small naps. The
Okay.
centipede on its own probably kept me like just on high alert the entire time.
All right. Give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage, and it's a very high DC.
Yes. Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure I saw the right one. Yeah, it's a 10.
Yeah, like it's pretty much as soon as you're done ripping out the sword from this thing's chest, you just collapse in exhaustion.
Gonna try to force myself a little off of all the blood. Or does this thing bleed?
It does bleed. It is very black.
Ugh.
Why has it
Hope
gotta
the
be
fangs
black?
come out.
All right, and Sebastian kind of like pulls you out of the blood and then curls up at your side.
I know.
So Athera, what are you doing? Are you going to sleep? Or are you keeping watch? Or what are you doing?
Athera would take watch.
All right.
Does Athera see the thing?
Give me a perception.
To see what thing?
Give me a perception.
Perception.
Are you still a bear? Or are you back to your
It's a bear's
Not at all.
head.
Not at all. Don't see a damn thing.
All right, and this is counting for your whole watch. What'd you roll?
Oh wait, does the darkness dissipate or no?
Yeah, once the Oni died, the darkness went away.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't see anything.
What'd you roll?
6.
A 6? Ooh. Are you still bear, or are you back to yourself?
She would be in bear until it gives out on its own.
Okay. So yeah, you sit, keeping watch. You get distracted by some things that you hear. Nothing close, but you definitely don't notice anything. A couple hours go by. Do you go wake up anyone, or what do you do?
she would go over to Febjorn, seeing as he wasn't technically in too rough of a shape.
All right. And how do you wake him up?
In the politest way possible, she would kick the mushroom that he's laying on.
Make a Constitution saving throw. And Febjorn, you as well.
It's alright, it's an 18.
All right.
16.
That is the DC.
You were
Doesn't wake him
caught
up.
off guard.
Doesn't wake him up.
Doesn't waking up.
She starts shaking Febjorn.
Another Constitution saving throw.
19. This time he wakes up.
Would you roll here?
hey, 22.
Okay.
Hey, Febjorn, you want to take the next watch? We really didn't set up an order to this or anything, so
Yeah. Go to sleep.
all right.
This is an order.
All right. So yeah, Athira, you find a place to sleep. Febjorn, as you get up, need another Constitution saving throw.
God. You guys and your stupid stinking. It's gotta run out of
20.
It's gotta run out of spores eventually. It's gonna wilt and die because you've gotten rid of all of its spores.
All right, Febjorn, go ahead and give me a perception check for your watch.
Ooh, 9.
Ooh, man, it's you sit out. Moon has passed, and it's now very dark in this cave. You hear some things, but they're off in the distance. The sound of scurrying, a few wings flap. Nothing that sounds too immediate in the danger, but then again, you're not paying too close of an attention. And your watch goes by. 2 hours pass. You go wake up, or you stay up?
Who's already gone? Who's already gone for their watch?
Athira.
Just Athira?
Yep. You would technically have 2 more of these 2-hour watches.
Can I take one more 2-hour without, and still get the benefits of the long rest, or?
I would have you give me a Constitution check. Go and do a
But that would
saving throw.
That would have to be after.
Yeah.
If the decision was made. I will. I'll wake up Sebastian.
All right. So yeah, you wake up
Sebastian,
Sebastian.
You've been chosen.
He is no longer poisoned because hours have passed.
Excellent.
He
And
touches the mushroom.
I'll give him, before we finish the long rest, I'm gonna give him a slap of lay on hands. For,
Sebastian.
Yeah.
All right.
4 hit
Slap a
points.
lizard.
All right. You slap Sebastian on the back of the lay on hands. He looks at you and gives you a thumbs up. And then as you walk back to bed and Sebastian gets up, you realize that Sebastian didn't look like he was hurt at all.
I don't give a shit. Wasn't he poisoned? Shouldn't he have been?
That had
Was it
passed.
poison?
Yeah, it's
No,
not
poison-
damage. It's just an effect.
Yeah,
Oh.
poison doesn't do damage over time.
That's weird. Okay, whatever.
So yeah, I guess Sebastian's gonna take his watch. All right. So yeah, Sebastian stays up, twiddles his thumbs, goes back to sleep.
My boy.
And since he didn't wake anyone up, you all wake up the following morning with sunlight now streaming through the open hole above you.
And long rested. Comfortably.
Yes. In the blood of your enemies.
Comfortably, right, DM?
Sure.
Comfortably.
You don't know what happened in the last 3 hours.
That's what I'm saying. Is everything alright?
Kane kind of like
proceeds to check the body of the Oni.
Kane like
It's still dead.
it's still dead. Kane like wakes up and like stretches and like all of his bones and his joints just like pop as he like stretches out. And he looks and he cricks his neck like that and goes, "Oh God, I feel like I was in a fucking nightmare." And he is.
You all look at Kane, and he is buff again.
Hey,
Grew a
Kane,
few
you're back to your
inches.
preferable self.
Time to sleep! That's what it is!
Oh God, I feel like. Oh. I remember going to sleep outside of Sherfield, and then it was like I was experiencing everything but not able to do anything. I don't understand what's happening to me.
Well, apparently, the way I've seen it, you are under either a different personality or maybe someone else. When you sleep, you either entirely become wimpy, smaller you, or you're just you. And I don't know if it's coincidental when it happens or whatnot, but you're back.
I don't like him.
Oh, so you do know?
Why is he in my head?
I don't know.
I can hear him. I don't know why this is happening. Also, did I use magic?
You did for
Quite a bit of it. An annoying amount, honestly.
annoyingly low amounts, to be specific.
Nah, too much.
I've never been able to use it before. He's just kind of staring at his hands.
You back to not being able to use it?
He tries to conjure up what he saw. He doesn't know what it was, but the lights that were floating in the air, he tries to he reaches his hand out and tries to conjure it.
Nothing happens.
And he just
I
don't think I can use it anymore.
Yes.
What do
So
I...
if you fuck, is he still a virgin, or how does that work?
depends on how you define virginity, I suppose.
I don't know, because I've been this way my entire life.
I apologize, audience. Intrusive thoughts.
Oh, that caught me way off guard.
I assume we are the same but different, so I guess he's still a virgin.
See? Okay, answer. Thank you. I apologize. I entirely off track.
Oh God, it comes with a killer fucking headache. I feel like he's
I assume
screaming.
so. I apologize for making your existential crisis a joke, but
And he goes to the bag and he opens the bag and he just threw the fucking armor in here. He didn't even oh God damn it. And he starts pulling it out gently and making sure it's all set. And then
Gotta make sure there's no wrinkles.
he doesn't want. He's making sure that he didn't. Whenever he threw it in the bag, he didn't dent or mess up any of his chain links.
Are you wearing robes or just clothes right now?
Oh, so he was wearing robes that the other Kane had gotten, so they're super tight. the other cane had bought them in the town, so they were sized for that cane. So now it's like the Hulk in like the show in the 1980s.
when he first stretched, some of the seams just ripped.
It's just like bulging muscles just ripping through seams, and I got a weird sense that he's telling me that that's coming out of my coin purse.
Thank you, buddy. Sebastian, where you at?
He scurries up to you.
I'm going to kindly and very politely ask you to go pick up your bolts. We are not rich, and we cannot afford a lot of them.
And he points to like one bolt that's lodged into the stonework way up high.
That's an exception. I know not all of them are in the ceiling. They went wide, not all of them went up.
He finds two of them.
I was gonna say, go pick up the rest of them.
He only finds two of them.
Did you make an investigation roll for him?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Like,
Vince holds the two bolts. Be more sparing with these, please.
Aetheric just walks up with another bag of bolts. How
a quiver?
A quiver bag of I fucking hate myself.
Bag of bolts. Jingles
Bag
of metal.
Bolt.
Yeah, Kane like gently like gets everything out and then just dons all of his armor again. And then slides his greatsword into place.
Hey, Mr. DM, man, I need to go to bed.
Oh, don't worry. I was about to wrap up anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, as you all get prepared for the next day, you still have a trek ahead of you to get out of this cave that you have found yourself in. Managing to slay the monster that had captured Vince, this is where we end today's session.
Fuck yeah!
God,
Right.
I just knew. I knew the second that he was like he flew out of the hole, and I realized he healed every time on his turn. Every time Josh goes in, he gains a little health back. I was like, he's gonna leave and come back. He's gonna fucking leave and come back.